Shit, I didn't. Hey, oh shit. Wait, where did it? Does it work? Is my mic on? My mic's on. Y'all say something?
Yo.
Okay, good. Works for y'all too. Something, something. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. And button, and yeah, we're good. I accidentally put us back in the intro screen, but we're not there anymore. We're here. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is the Tales of Revedia. You know, we got the regular cast of goofs and gags. I mean, fucking, that image is slightly out of line. Okay. Starting from you know what? How about we spice it up? We're gonna start from the bottom. Okay, because we never do that. Starting at the bottom right, we got Sparks, the one whose image I don't have totally in the frame because it's not correct. Oh, yeah, there we go. Playing a WoW Party's Wild Magic Sorcerer. Not really known for blowing the party up, but we're not letting him live that down. He also recently learned what it was like to test gravity with his own body. He has currently gone through another portal, however, this time on purpose. Unlike his recent history, or not recent history, of going through portals. Next up,
the other way.
yeah, it's portals are more fun when you don't know where it leads, or you go through them on accident. Objectively speaking. So we have Haru playing Kalis. The parties. I was gonna say. Okay. I was gonna say like beat, like the word for like a punching bag, like I don't remember what the term for it is, is it like you call it like a I don't know, but what I was going to say was like meat.
Yeah,
steak.
the beat mule, the thing that people
Yes.
know what it's called.
Yes, but the thing is, my brain short circuited. And I was gonna say meat stick, and I realized that's not at all what I meant. Because I was thinking of like beat stick, because like like it's like a bit like high attack, like high. This isn't the point anymore. We're going past what was. It's my fault. We're not supposed to be here. But known for being able to beat people with a tree and now be able to also send them flying with it. Pretty fucking cool. Next we got Neff and Zelthar, Legolas, but with a cooler bow and with issues with, or who doesn't like his personal space being invaded. That's very important. And lastly, we have Jugun, the person who invades personal space. I feel like that's a good place to leave it off. Oh, Death Cleric as well. Oh, is he? Shh, you didn't see that.
Wait, I'm two people. My evil twin. Oh, no.
All right, your Neff has been revoked.
Ah, you killed my twin.
Was he ever?
If you moved your head slightly to the right, Neff, you'd be in, like, we could get the center of your face.
Wait, that's the wrong. It's reversed. There you go.
There we go. Now it's fixed. Oh no, there's still a thin line, but guess what? It's not real. You don't see it. So, last week on Dungeons and Dragons, as through arcane means, the party had managed to enter the mind of the current ruler of Revedia, who is caught under a seemingly very high level imprisonment spell, forced into a slumber in his, what we could say is his natural form, despite that being a shock to most who would see it. But you all delved into this sort of dreamlike trance that he is in, entering to this strange world, this sort of rocky areas filled with just this mass of like stars going off into this nigh infinite void. And upon it, you discovered there was these sort of platforms that would take you from one place to another. And through some eventual exploration and a small chat with what seemed to be something akin to like a nervous system, warning that of Kalis of the dangers if they were to continue down this path, they eventually found three small area or there's two portals in which they all ended up in places that weren't in that area anymore. And that's about where we had left off last week, with the party now coming to their senses in a new area, and starting with Kalis, because you had gone through first. So, let me change the song. Is it this one? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, so, and yeah, that's fine. So
I appreciate that Kalis is has no clue, no notion of the hilarious game of musical chairs ensued after he went through the portal without effort.
yeah,
Where everyone else just like tried their very hardest and you know and clapped 3 times. It just didn't go. Did not want anyone else except I guess Joanna.
so as you are standing there, and the thoughts of, is it relatively straightforward thought of like, just okay, there's a portal here, and the thought enters your mind, and in that sort of same second you sort of can almost see it, like an after image of it below your feet, and you get that oh so familiar feeling as you get that sort of weightlessness sensation in your stomach, as that sudden sort of freedom from gravity and the world around you is harshly replaced by what seems to be water. As you find yourself somewhere underwater, you don't see any light in this area. You do have dark vision though, and it seems to be this mostly like cave-like area around you, and blah. And you still have, as I said, you still have breath in your lungs, and you have like a ridiculous constitution, so you probably got about literally like 5 or 6 fucking minutes to figure this out.
I want to just go like, and like without opening my mouth, stick my tongue through my lips and like taste the water, and see if I can intuit if it's like natural water or like, you know, like, I don't know, drawn off like reservoir water or anything like that.
I'd say make me a nature check, or a survival check.
Love to survive. No.
Yeah, it tastes wet, mostly, but you're not sure if that's the water that's wet or if it's your tongue that's wet. But yeah, you just find yourself in this underwater area. You're actually, no, you can't see the top, so you don't know what depth you're at. But it does lead in both directions. It leads further like down as well, like further what looks to be deeper, and what looks to also be deeper but upwards or above you.
He's a curious Kevin. He'll dive down.
Okay.
And see if he nears any objects or just gets bored.
Okay. So as you're making your way further down, the sort of rock walls that encompass the area begin to sort of taper out a bit, sort of becoming thinner and thinner. And there's still plenty of room for you to swim, but it's probably gone from a radius of maybe like 15 to 20 feet to about maybe about a 10 foot, or about 10, maybe 5 foot radius. So there's still room for you to swim in here, but you can watch as you see like the areas begin to sort of close off a little bit. And as you're swimming for roughly about a minute, and it seems to continue going downwards, you can see that below it seems to open up into this larger area, into this larger cave area. And I would say make me a perception check as you're down here.
Badly. It's better. 21.
21. So as you found your way deep down here, the one thing that immediately strikes you as being different is there seems to be some sort of plant life that exists down here. And the second thing is that, well, you wouldn't really be able to smell it because that's a bad idea, FYI. But some almost like piercing, like sort of, or like seeping in to the edges of your mouth. You taste salt from the water down here.
I didn't before when I stuck my tongue out.
Correct.
Oh, weird.
And along like the bottom of this like area where you see these like almost kelp-like things like sort of floating upwards and around, you see what seems to be a few sort of like random crates, boxes, and bags. And sort of along the far side of this area, and you watch this, like the cavern goes a little bit farther than the edge of your dark vision down here. You see what seems to be a piece of wreckage, either from either it looks like wood, either most likely like from a ship or some like wooden wreckage.
Does it have like an interior, or is it just like a wall of something?
You'd have to swim further along. As I said, this is at like the edge of your dark vision as you're down here, because the cave goes out a bit.
Sure. I'll swim further along.
Okay. And as you do so, you see it sort of coming into a relatively more clear view, given that the shadows are still harshly all over it. But from what you can see, it does seem to be a ship. Nothing like super sizable, maybe like a smaller trading vessel. But you don't see any sort of like, as you swim closer, you also, this would be like where the edge of like the wall is. You don't see anything that would denote where it came from, as above you is just sort of solid rock, and so is it on both sides.
But it's like a whole small craft.
Yeah, it looks like it's been destroyed, sort of kind of down like the well, how do you say, like down the middle of it, almost as if that area, the wood in it had been crushed, or like sort of I wouldn't say cut through, because it looks crushed, but it almost like in half, as is like the ones. Remember that ship, the ship way back when that was underwater, you know, like how it was in like those two like big pieces. Because the middle part was broken through, kind of like that, except the pieces are like pretty much next to each other.
Yeah, I want to swim between them and look inside, see if there's anything in there.
Okay. At this point, I'd say if you're being quick, it's probably in about 2 minutes or so, as you've managed to sort of dive down here. And I'd say as you're sort of making your way beneath, you see what seems to be or like the deck of the ship itself. You've yet to see any immediate signs of life, though. You see, as I said, large ship on. There's a left side and the right side. The left side seems to contain some of like what was like the crew's quarters. On the far side, as you see, these sort of what's it called? Sorry, word's slipping me. Sort of like long since rotted area, like where there would have been like hammocks like pinned up. You can sort of see them screwed into the ship itself. And on the right side you see sort of like stationed, situated above the upper decks where the captain's quarters would have been. And along the bottom of both you see what seems like random cargo crates, all of which have been mostly sort of rotted. And and then there's a few fucking sparse barrels as well in the area.
Okay. Is there any marking on any of the cargo or any parts of the ship?
As you would make your way to the cargo ship itself, or to the cargo, you don't see anything. Everything seems to be pretty nondescript. You don't see. Normally there'd be like a seal or something that would denote like where the trading company is. You would know that because you have a trading company now. But you don't see anything that would mark the ownership of any of these objects.
Because it's not real. Alright. If there's nothing that jumps out at me, I'm gonna probably start just like power swimming upward.
Okay. Make me another perception check as you're making your way out of there.
Perceive.
20? That's a good check. So, while you don't see anything in your immediate area, what you do notice is this sort of abnormality in the sort of different from the sort of rock and stone of this area itself. You see along the ground this sort of oddly shaped feature of it, where instead of like the sort of more like uniform, like flat area where you see this sea life coming up through, the earthen area is almost sort of like curved in a way, and almost looks, how do I describe it best? Almost like if it, the one words. As you look at this sort of more earthen, unnatural sort of formation in the earth, you sort of eyes begin to follow it going along up and down, and as your sort of eyes linger downwards where it comes like maybe a bit further from you, this is probably maybe like 40 feet away or so, you sort of put the pieces together in your head as the large area, the main one, seems to be almost like a carapace of some sorts, and you notice that, and this is really coincidental considering what we've been doing the past 2 days, seem to be like large, like almost like claws of like a crustacean, like a lobster, crab, something like that. And it's not until you see the sort of now that there is that you see the sort of like black beady masses at the top of it, you realize that while it seems to be passive, that does not seem to just be a rock formation. It seems to be a creature of some sort, possibly.
And is that underlying the whole area, or is that in one specific spot?
That's like, it's not the whole area. It's like an area further back where around near where the ship is. And looking at the size of its claws, you think it's fairly plausible that the ship was destroyed by it.
Okay. I'd like to, like, swim up above it, and then just sort of, like, use my momentum to, like, coast and sink down right on top of its head, and, like, place my hand right next to its eyes, and cast Animal Friendship on it. Because I'm going to make friends with the crab.
This is my fault, huh?
How did this come up? How did this possibly...
This is my fault, huh?
Why did I think to get that specific item before we went inside someone's mind realm?
This is totally my fault. How does the spell work? I have to find out real quick.
It's a DC 13, it's a wisdom save, I think.
Okay. So, as you make your way, and this creature has been relatively inert, but as you sort of get right over it, you see it begin to sort of shift slightly.
It's not.
And as it comes down, but you're able to... Yeah, you're able to cast the spell. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's
No.
no way he has a 7 wisdom.
No, it's 6.
Wait, what?
His wisdom is +6.
Ah! Oh my lord.
This thing would have fucked you up. I don't think I can express the weight of that fully. Okay.
So I'll read the spell. I think it's just like charmed by me.
Yep.
For 24 hours.
It's friendly to you. I can here. I'll show you an actual image. This was my bee. Which page is it? Let me see if I can.
Is its intelligence 4 or higher?
Nope.
They go for you.
Yep, it's 3.
Lessons have been learned.
I didn't think that would have less. It's what a strange scenario. All right.
Hey,
Well,
I mean it no harm.
yeah, no, and it seems as you take this, as you can feel the spell take effect, and there's a sort of moment of brief relief, as it is the creature is friendly to you. I posted an image of it
Oh
there.
god, so it's like...
It's big. It's fucking huge.
Is it only its head that's like coming up out of the ground?
Yes. That sort of
Oh,
top
man.
area.
What a nightmare monster. It's just a big, like, sharp wedge-shaped crab.
Yeah.
A bunch of, like, spikes and stuff.
Right.
Oh god, look at all those eyes.
It's crazy that it's a beast and not a monstrosity.
That's what I was sure that wouldn't work for that reason.
Yeah,
So I'm
no.
just gonna, like, pet it next to the eye stalks.
Like there's these sort of like foaming bubbles that you see sort of rising up from like you think mouth with a question mark. You're not really, I don't know how familiar Kalis is with crab physiology. I don't imagine there's many of them in the forest. But it seems not displeased. You get a feeling that you would know if it was displeased very quickly.
Can I, like... Are the bubbles big enough for me to poke my head into?
I mean, they're like, it's like foam. I wouldn't call them like, it's not like sonic
Foam,
bubbles.
okay.
Yes, crabs they don't make bubbles. It's more like foam.
Okay.
Imagine like literally like fucking Daimyo or the fucking send like from Monster Hunter, how they have like that shit like
Yeah,
around
it
their
has
mouth.
the spike at the head. Oh yeah,
like how they have that like foam that comes out like at their mouth before they do their fucking bubble beam.
right.
But oxygen is still a thing as you find yourself associated with this crab.
I would like. Oh wait, can I? How have I fucked myself with casting animal friendship? Does that?
You're using an item, right?
Yeah.
Then it just counts as using an item. It doesn't use any of the normal components. You're using an object.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's not a verbal spell, or when an item.
I'm just going to like in front of its eye stalks, like pat like tactily the crab shell, and then I'm going to like point up and like throw my fist up in like in like an ascending motion.
Make me an animal handling check with advantage.
And that's probably the same, but yeah, 18.
Okay. You see what you assume to be something sort of similar to recognition, and you watch as you can see the entirety of the ground around you sort of begin to shift as there's the sound of rocks sort of cracking, even thundering more due to the being amplified by the water as it comes up, and it seems that like the rocks have literally formed around this creature. It's been here a long, long time. And now that you can sort of see the full size of it, it rivals that of those almost out of the good rooms you had seen beneath the waters in Moving Wilds. And it just whoops straight upwards. As it sort of like it's kind of swimming, kind of not. It's more like this sort of large like upwards leap. That sort of, and you quickly come to realize that you remember that this area narrowed out quite a bit beforehand when you had sort of been coming down it. But the sort of wedge on its head, I'll make a strength check for it. Fuck it. Let's find out. Because it's meant, it doesn't have a burrow speed, but it can tunnel through, well, kind of. Yeah, I would say you suddenly get the feeling that you should not be on top of this thing. And as you sort of go towards where, like, under the carapace is, you can hear it just breaching through massive amounts of stone as these chunks of rubble come falling down around the shell of it. And as it's continuing to go upwards and upwards to the point where it doesn't have to sort of, like, break through anymore, you can see hints of light at the very top of this area. And sort of trying to make your way around it to get on top. you see what's it called? You see the surface of the water, and what seems to be some sort of light, and you see standing over the area, looking like they're about to do something very, very harmful before they see you. You see the figure of Joanna standing at the top of the pool.
Just like a behold
Yeah,
gesture.
and as you emerge, there's just this moment of silence as there's the sound of the wreckage of the earth underneath you. What
Who's
the fuck
the
are
druid
you?
now?
What the fuck are you?
He doesn't like. Okay, I'm gonna pet the crab and say like, we're still underwater, right? I can't talk.
I mean, no. She's at the surface of the water, so you can make your way up.
Okay.
She, as I said, it's like that. It's like this large pool that she's at the edge of.
Yeah, I'll just pat the crab again and like gesture Joanna, and I'll say like, Wakanda forever. I'll say she's like friend or something to that effect.
Okay.
It was it's at the bottom. Seems like a nice kind of mind crab.
And as she sort of takes a moment to observe it, it's like, I guess it's a crab, technically, more or less. It's called a Karakton. Kind of like a kraken, but a crustacean. Wasn't creatively named.
I get this feeling that it's a crab.
Yes, I know it looks like a crab. I'm aware. Technically, it's not a crab, though.
But it's of our world. It's not like some gross fire crab.
Of our world is a very strong word. Technically, they are. They're not from another plane. They don't form under natural circumstances, I can tell you that. I don't know what the hell... Well, I know what the hell one's doing here. It only makes sense. Anyways, it seems you're the only one who's come up as of yet. I don't know how much longer your friends are waiting behind you. I'm sure they'll be up any second now, but... hopefully they don't come through the exact same path, because that might be a little, affected.
Well, I think Terran still had the helm of underwater breathing, so.
Well, I hope so. Here, I'll move you on to the map. Let me put your buddy on this map too. Let me see if I can get him a little token real quick. Karakton. Call him Craig. Craig with a K. Alrighty, and yeah. So, and while that's happening, we're going to roll over to people who are doing a thing.
Yes, doing the
stuff.
If it will let me fucking upload Craig's image.
Oh no. Not Craig.
Craig.
Craig. Oh, I went to my downloads, that's why. That's my ball. That's my fault. Fucking words. Okay, fuck it. I'll just do this while I'm doing this. Okay, oh no. There we go. And add layer. And unlock. Unlock. Yeah, that way you can also see how big he is. And you guys should be showing up about right. Oh, there you go. Oh, fuck. I forgot to move you over to the map. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
So. As the rest of you all, find yourselves after a brief moment, traveling through this device. Sparks, you'd be the first one to appear, but they were only there for like, I think maybe they'd show up like maybe less than like 10 seconds afterwards.
Nah, that was a full 30 seconds.
I'll negotiate to 24.
That's fine.
Okay. But as you sort of pop into the area, you look around yourself and you see the first thing that I guess catches your eye is it sort of marking the area. Oh, fuck. There's supposed to be a door there. Alright, the door's there.
There is not any water.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm pleased.
Can you see yourself on the map, by the way, Sean?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, cool. So, as you all find yourselves sort of in this area, you see the sort of ruined benches and areas. You see one part of this room that goes off towards like what seems to be like this cave, this non-constructed area. Looks more burrowed through than anything else. But in the room itself seems to be the two things that catch your eye is on the... Oh, I keep pinging like it's fucking Roll20. That's not how you do that. On the bottom right of you would be this sort of dilapidated stone shape that looked like it was something at one point, but right behind you it seems to be a rather sort of well-carved statue of some dwarven figure. And sort of all around the base of it is just sort of covered in golden gems as you're sort of observing it.
Okay. What is this, like, circular thing in the background?
Presume that is the teleport that we just popped out of.
You didn't come in on top of it.
Oh, okay.
But it does seem to be illuminating the area at the very least, as you're sort of observing it. It seems, and as you sort of, it has like almost like a slight, like, it's embedded into the ground itself. Almost like, almost kind of like one of those like floor lights. There's like a sort of slight warmth coming off of it, but it doesn't seem to be doing other than providing light at the moment.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys have sort of free reign of the area. And Zothar, you'd be there too, as well. Just wait this like a brief second.
Sparks, do you want to go ahead since Becky would have gotten to the room before us?
Look around, clearly not seeing Kalis.
Yeah, you don't see Kalis or Joanna.
I will call out both of their names.
As you do so, sort of yelling out into the darkness, all you hear is your voice echoed back to you.
Okie-doo. I will basically walk over to this chest, open it, and then I would imagine that by the time that I do that, the others arrive.
Yeah, you hear this sort of sounds of almost like if they were like jumping, like their feet hit the ground right behind you.
What does it look like? Do they just appear out of nowhere, or do they?
There is like, are you talking about the way they appear?
Yeah. Or does like a portal open?
No portal opens. It's almost like they almost like sort of shimmer into this existence as you watch as like the sort of light like that would have been around them like begins to like bend and curve, and you see them just sort of appear, sort of both in their respective spots.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Where's Kalis?
I don't know. I shouted and I couldn't hear anything from them.
Where's Taryn?
She's dead.
Oh,
She's dead, Jim.
Okay.
She's in that wall. Right there.
Sure.
Right. Right there.
Thank you. Thank you for making. Is there like, who's this dwarf? Is like a plaque by the dwarf statue?
No, there isn't any sort of like descriptors or anything of it. I'd say you could make me like a history check if you like.
Sure. I read a Dwarven book once.
I mean, you speak Dwarven, don't you? You could probably.
I did.
Yeah, it was a book on how to learn dwarf.
I said history check.
Yeah. 7. Maybe some god of riches or some rich guy. Some dwarf who likes money. It's kind of hard to tell. It seems like things were said here, but you can't tell the purpose for why. That's the best way to put it.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Is there anything in this crate?
As you sort of pop open the crate, there would be a sort of a handful of just like oh no, it wouldn't be gems. It would just be like these sort of bars of gold, sort of roughly several pounds each, or like the 5-pound gold bars, all just sort of lined in the chest or lining up in the chest.
Fox sees this and leaves it.
What?
I said he sees this and he leaves it.
Okay.
Isn't it kind of weird that we originated from some other worldly place, but it seems we teleported to a dwarven dungeon?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Because it's like, what? Like, is it something from his experience or something? I'm not entirely sure what's going on here.
Well, maybe it's whatever turned him into this has crafted something that our minds could understand. Considering that there is one closed door here, however, see if it'll open.
And it is. That one locked? Yeah, that one would be unlocked. You would be able to open it if you'd like to. Are you just trying to like quietly or like safely open the door? Or are you just going through?
I'm basically gonna push it open gently.
Okay.
Prepare an action to shoot an arrow over there if something pops up and attacks Sparks.
Okay. And as you do so, this is a sort of tense moment for a few of you, and the door slowly begins to be slit open and reveals further on. It seems to be nothing really of note.
Can I look out for like any sort of traps as I walk down this corridor?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Oh, there is nothing here.
It's covered in traps everywhere.
Oh no.
You don't see anything of note. But you do see as the area sort of begins to like fill out into this sort of larger area, as this large stream sort of runs further into the cave, and you can now clearly hear the sounds of well, it's almost like once you're able to see the stream itself, like you sort of become aware of like the sounds of water as it seems to go deeper into the cave.
Does it look like water, or does it look like some other? It's clear, right? It's not.
Yeah, it looks like water for all intents and purposes. However, just like based off appearances, you can't tell much about it.
Does it smell?
It smells slightly of like what's the best word? Almost like limestone, like like cave water.
Okay.
Like how it tastes like tastes and smells a little different than normal water. I don't know how to describe it. If you've ever been to like an underground cavern.
Yeah. Box is gonna turn back to the rest of them and go. I think we should go this way. There seems to be some sort of stream. I can't see any easy way across. But that does look like it'll open up somewhere else, perhaps down one of the other pathways. Oh no, I have lost vision on my telephone.
You have?
Briefly.
Oh,
I can't see to like oh, there we go.
What, did you just take it away from you? What do you mean? That's weird. You have dark vision, right, Jungen?
Yeah.
I briefly only had vision of like the left of that line, which didn't include me or Dragum when I was over there, and I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, let me make sure your dark vision's set correctly.
I don't see it. Oh, now I see it.
You have 60
I don't
feet.
see it either.
Stop moving! I can't click on you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's dancing. He's dancing.
You have 60 feet.
Thank you.
And
I can see the stream now.
yeah, it says you have 60 feet of dark vision. I don't know why on your token. The only reason you could see better in that room is because there was light sources. If you're talking about
For that fleeting moment when you evaded the
No, no,
hand
no.
of
I mean,
God,
I just couldn't see
you
down
were
the
truly
corridor that was
free.
in.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's fine now.
Alright.
So Sparks walking into here will turn to the rest of them and say, which way do you think we should go? Down the maid passageway towards the light, or down this burrowed passage?
I think I'd rather go down this hallway passage.
All right.
Jerusalem.
It is
Sparks.
quite interesting that there's a broken door. A bit intriguing.
I'm sure that'll be fine. And Sparks will clutch his dagger and just begin casually walking down this corridor. Clearly, because he rolled a 7 for his trap. There is nothing.
You know what? And as you keep walking down, you are right.
Hell yeah. Oh, the game has been paused.
Yes, that's correct. But as you're sort of guys are making your way down the tunnel, the first thing I need, and now you wouldn't have to do anything for it. You're safe in here. Is you feel the entire earth begin to shake around you as you see sort of rocks begin to crumble from the roof above and the walls begin to shake, as it feels like almost this massive earthquake is sort of happening in the area. As you can hear the sound of sort of falling rocks from the like area to your left, where the sort of there's more like burrowed in and not like built structurally. So you coincidentally happen to avoid that, or that problem. But you do see the sounds of sort of heavy rocks falling and the disturbance of the water from back, like or it's more like echoes from that direction, I should say, is the best way to put it. Yeah, no, I noticed that. I was just confused, honestly. That's why, because I thought you said you're gonna leave it be.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I was like, he must be trying something new. But yeah, as you all continue onwards, eventually, as you feel the earth begin to shake no longer, you all who are sort of in this hallway would begin to. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
I don't remember my passive perception.
I remember it's 17, but don't quote me on that.
I'm gonna quote you on that. So 17,
Well-
we're going with that. Zelthar, you notice that as you guys are beginning to make your way down the hallway, the sort of rough tracks in this area. So there doesn't seem to be any footprints or any noticeable tracks like that, but you do notice that these sort of like scratches and scrapes exist within the flooring itself, almost as if something large was dragged through here. Something, whatever it was, it had to be enough to sort of like physically mark the floor beneath you guys. Yeah, because you would know that stone is generally stronger than most things, so if something's marking stone, then it has to be stronger than stone. Generally.
Eyes?
Yeah.
So sorry.
Do you see those weird scratches on the floor? And I kind of like gesture towards the floor.
I want to look at it. Is it like what type of scratches are they? Like animal scratches or?
No, it doesn't really look like scratches. It's more like the ground. It's more like, I guess, gouges is the best way to put it, as like something like heavy and like sharp that was able to sort of be able to cut through stone has been moved through this area.
Oh.
So it's
Like a
could be
knife
fighting.
wielder.
I would say you could make me an investigation check if you're trying to figure out more.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd
Could
say,
I also
I'd say
do that?
yeah, any of you three could, or all three of you could if you like to.
I'd like to help whoever. You might not need it.
Nice.
Power.
Game Sparks with full.
You guys don't want to try for the DC 25? There isn't anything for that check. I'm lying.
Actually, I was gonna say I want to do a what you call it a D4.
You know, you're an elf, not a dwarf, Zelthar. That's not your fault.
I'm
Oh,
claustrophobic. It's fine.
So, as you're beginning to examine the area even further, the one thing you would notice that within the sort of cracks of the gouges, they would seem to be the dust almost stands out a bit, and as you sort of lean in to inspect it further, it has almost this sort of bright quality, and it seems almost like some sort of gem dust. sort of marked in some sort of pockets of these gouges in the ground. And the second thing that you would note is that it doesn't seem that something was dragged here, or like a body or some large object. It was almost like something like... It looks almost like tracks if you were to imagine it as something dragging its feet as it walked, as it moved.
Can I, like, pick up some of the dust and kind of, like move it around in my fingers and, like, I guess taste it to try and tell what type of gem it is? Because I am a purveyor.
I don't know about taste-wise, but as you sort of, like, begin to move some of it out, almost like sort of like scraping it out like with your nail, so as you could get a solid look at like the coloration of it. What type of gem would it be? Yeah, you gotta. You know what? I'll give you a. You got a 24. I'll give it to you. It seems to be diamond.
Well, I guess I'm going to pick up all of this diamond dust and shove it in a bag. How much is it?
There's not that, as I said, it's more like this. There's like you're looking at like very like leftover like dust that was in the ground as moving through the area. Like maybe there's
I don't
like
suppose they're like 200 golds worth, enough for a greater restoration, you say?
there you could maybe get like a tiny vial of gem dust if you sat here and tried to scrape it all out. As I said, you got to remember you got a 24 investigations while you found it.
That's fine.
It wasn't much to find.
I'll turn back to the others and say, I think it's diamond, whatever it is that was dragged. Or perhaps walk through the area. Might have had diamond-tipped claws.
How did it get dragged, though?
Well,
Usually diamonds don't get dragged, they stay in pockets, rather.
perhaps it's some creature that we've never met before. Naturally occurring diamond in its body. It does kind of look like it might have been a creature that was dragging its feet rather than
Could be a diamond golem type of thing.
possible.
Is this like an asshole scroll there, or is that just there?
It's just there. There's just random shit all over the place. It looks like this area's been mostly sort of wrecked for a while.
Okay.
Found another room. More light.
Dude, with
Wrecked
Sparks.
books.
Make sure I don't lose sight of him. I'm still have my bow, John.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
But yeah, as you sort of begin to step in the room, this one seems to have been maybe some sort of dining area. You see a few sort of pieces of food. You see some desk tables, some crates. It's everything you attempt to investigate seems to be strange. Like the papers seem to be blank, the crates themselves seem to be empty, and the pages of the books are all just lined with gibberish. But once again, it's that the area seems... It just seems like it was absolutely fucking destroyed. And in the distance, you would hear the sound almost of like this sort of heavy gate, almost as if like a second like rumbling, however much less intense than before, coming from where that hallway was that you had gone down, much further south of it.
Well, whatever's making that noise is south, and there's definitely nothing useful here. Shall we go see what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And yeah, no, I'm good.
And oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say anything. Juggin sounded like.
I was gonna instead of using a bow, I already use the step lightning prepare to cast lightning, not prepare the spell.
Okay.
I feel like that would be better than using a bow and arrow.
I mean, technically, yeah. That'd be quite effective, being lightning. And meanwhile, as you, Craig, and Joanna are, or Craig, I'm sorry, are sort of all standing around the water, as this is rumbling of the earth, she sort of looks at you and she's like, okay. You made friends with the dream crab? Oh my... Sorry. What the fuck are they doing? What exactly... You know he's not real, right, Kalis?
Define not real.
As in the
I
crab.
say, by the way, just like astride the crab.
As in,
Like I'm holding onto like the spike at its head, like sort of like the
like fucking Jack,
bowsprit
yeah,
of
like
a
Jack
boat.
Sparrow at the front of the boat.
Yeah.
As in, he doesn't actually have a. I don't think you can handle this right. I think I.
He's real to me, Joanna.
He's real to somebody else, but not. This isn't the real. And as what's it called? You guys are sort of talking back and forth. You also hear this sort of low rumbling begin, and almost like it's starting. Like you hear it sort of like from the water. Like you hear the sound of water as well. Like if it's almost like the splashing, and it would be coming from the left of you. I can't. I'm gonna move Craig so I can click on your token because I can't see how far you can see. Yeah, where the edge of the fucking light from that little like platform fades. It's just this heavy dun, dun, dun. And it's a rather slow gait, but you can feel the weight of it with each step it takes. And he watches Joanna sort of stands there with weapon drawn, ready. Your friend, your crab, doesn't have a place you'd be able to put him away, I suppose?
Why should we stow him?
Because we don't know what that is. And if it's going to be a problem, I'd rather not fight with the things that he has in his head, considering Ariam has encountered problematic things in his past. So be it. It's not a real crab. Any injuries won't be real. If anything, it's better the crab than us. Even though it is such a...
I think the crab is our ally. I think he's responded to my spell. Wants to be our friend and do the right thing.
Spellcraft from the crab. Okay, that makes much more sense now. And as you guys are still sort of talking about that, she says, well, at least move yourself from the immediate view of whatever this is. I'll look ahead and just...
I'll just sort of like duck
cautious.
behind the spike, because I imagine that's big enough to occlude me from the west.
Yeah, it is. And you watch as she begins to sort of make her way forward towards that area, as you see her sort of begin to fade towards the edges of the vision you have. And she sort of briefly disappears. And about maybe...
I'll let the crab like walk to the western end of the room before the teleporter island.
Wait, say it again?
I'll order the crab to walk, about 30 feet to the west, right before the teleporter island, so it's primed and ready.
As you sort of do so, sort of translating that thought, just sort of more like pointing in the air and be like, hey, come on, this way, hey. And then eventually there's this sort of loud rumbling, what all of you in the cave can hear, as there's an even larger gate, this sort of bigger sounding of like water being thrown about, and shifting mass as the crab moves over towards the little platform over here, with Kalis astride it. And you can, at this point, you'd be able to see her, and which, as she sort of turns back toward you, see such a look of irritation and loathing as she was trying to like quietly like make her way up to around this corner, and you mount up on a fucking 40-foot crab and fucking just just fucking stroll up. And at that point, what's the best way to describe this? You can see.
Task failed successfully.
I mean, yeah, you got over there. You can see what's it called in the distance. Where can I put this token at the bottom layer? Is that a thing I can do? Can I make this token? I need to do that if I can. That way I can be able to still fucking click on you.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So I can see what you can see. I'd say in the very distance you hear a strange sound. The best way to describe it is almost like ice breaking.
Okay.
And at the very edge of your venue, you watch as she sees as well, and you watch as Joanna begins to back up, sort of avoiding the water in front of her, back towards you. She says, "You might want to get your crab friend back." And you see at the very edge, the water, where the stream is, begins to freeze over, as if by some force, is this heavy gate is now beginning to come in your direction. And as you sort of have a closer look at it, sort of watching from around this large platform, the water doesn't seem like it's freezing. In fact, it seems almost like it's crystallizing as you watch it turn almost into like this sort of like solid like rock formations. As around the corner you would see what page? I fucking hate these tokens. It's frozen. Sorry. It's fucking frozen. Come on, fuck. Thank you. You see this massive creature. Not larger than the crab, of course. It is a huge creature. Maybe about 15, 20 foot tall, made of this sort of rough, pure diamond, and you watch it with every step it takes. The water and the stone around it begins to almost shift and like sort of like transmute into stone itself. And with that is where we're gonna take a quick 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. There we go. Let me click the button. Let me see if we can. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I say that because we're back. As you all have been sort of beginning to explore this area, and you see these, you hear the sounds of this creature's heavy gait, sort of interrupting your sort of thought processes or the flows of your little conversations. Kalis, as you see the creature in the distance, you see Joanna beginning to make her way back towards you as you see the crystallization occur of this and the entirety of the sort of area surrounding the creature for about maybe like 15-20 feet or so. And as it begins to step closer and closer, you watch as it eventually oh, go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
Is it like crystallizing the stone into diamond as well?
Yes, everything around it, including the water. The water, the stone, everything.
Okay.
But once things, you notice that like the areas behind it are no longer crystallized, or at least they begin to slowly revert to their natural state.
So, as I am astride this giant Krakatan that I befriended from the depths, I yell, I do one of these, like the forward pointing thing, and I yell, Mount the island.
The rest of you make me a perception check. I just want to see if we hear that or not.
Us?
Yes. Because it's plausible. You guys aren't that far away. Oh, you definitely hear it, Jungan. Yeah, no. I'd say like Sparks and Zelthar, it's like it's sort of like the water drowns it out a little bit, but you both, Terran, Zelthar, you hear a distinct sound of Kalos' voice going Mount the island, and then another rumbling in the cave as you can feel like the sort of rocks beginning to fall from above, as this creature begins to shift its way forward, and it pushes it over. It doesn't really. It just falls.
Okay.
And as that sort of happens, you
Mount
watch
the rubble of the island. Hold it at the pass.
And as that happens, you watch as this creature sort of begins to see you, acknowledging you as foreign objects, and as you watch it sort of in the air, sort of around these sort of stalactites go down. Is that the word? Is it tights that go down?
Yeah.
Or mites? As it's sort of almost like stalactites of like this of glass begin to form along the roof. What's it called? Above this creature, and they all just go boom, towards your direction. I would need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
I have to say, Elijah, that the camera now that you have for both Atomic and Zothar is just fantastic. You can see neither of their faces.
I forgot that they fucking fuck yous. Fuck you.
Thing.
The camera?
You can actually see more of Neff in mine than you can see on his.
Yeah, they've been getting a great shot of your left ear.
I'm like manifest destiny all over Sparks's.
America. Revolutionary War 2.
Ohio.
Show them Brits we did it once, we can do it again.
The freedom fighters of Ohio.
It's the mainland.
Ye
It's like
brothers.
this is the shittiest version of Red Dawn.
I mean,
I forgot. Actually, didn't they remade that movie with Josh Peck? If you remember. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but they did that.
But yeah, I'll roll initiative when there's like a combat thing.
Yeah. I'm just fucking fixing the fixing the webcams real quick.
Are we all rolling initiative?
You will be. You
Okay.
just for the sake
Yeah,
of.
we'll be fine. What are you talking about? He's got a fucking crab kraken.
It's a
He doesn't
Kraken.
need us.
A crabkin.
Kraken. It's like a crustacean.
Krakatan. Like, is
Sounds
it
good,
because
just
you
you.
crack it in its shell to get its juicy, delicious insides?
No, it's more like keratin.
Oh, okay. Like hair? Isn't that
Yeah,
keratin?
it's made of just hair.
Ooh, that would be a weird
Isn't-
monster.
Isn't shell keratin?
I have no idea.
It's crustacean.
Crustacean's the name of the species.
You should
Yeah.
call it a
It's
graviton.
correct.
Wait, maybe it's just crust. Like,
Oh, it's chitin for
Oh,
crabs.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Or chitin? Because it's chitinous.
EHI, yeah.
Oh,
don't know.
tightness.
okay,
I
and
think
I've heard
chitinous sounds better to
chitinous.
my ear, but
It does, but I've
You're
heard
not wrong.
chitinous.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
like aluminium.
I like
and
I like
aluminum.
chitinous for. I like chitinous for like that form of the word, but I kind of
Right.
prefer chitin for the singular.
Agreed. My ear
Weird.
needs to pop. Stop popping.
wait, how? Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is a baby. It should be that size.
A baby.
Yeah. Normally they're about 3 times that size.
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
If I made
No.
it 3 times that size, it wouldn't fit on the map.
Ooh.
Regular old.
That's right.
Oh
I shall
yeah, sorry.
capitalize produce on it.
So, how do you spell the thing that he befriended and is writing? Am I getting that right?
I have no idea how to spell it.
there we go. I put
You
it.
don't need to learn how to spell it. I
Uh,
mean, he's only friends with it for 24 hours, so it's...
Okay.
let me make sure I spelled it right now because now I'm doubting it.
But it's a fast-moving relationship.
Car.
Oh,
There you go. And for now, I'll give you his regular name as well. I'm putting both in the chat.
He has 2 names.
Yeah.
Craig. Oh my god. Jesus. It's not as bad as Tony, at least.
I don't know if I could. If I could. I can't fit a Tony pun in there.
What's wrong with Tony?
Oh my god.
it could be Gumpy.
Gumby
What
would
is
be
wrong
better.
with it, Tommy? Hmm?
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
What, did you fight like a sentient leg or something?
A tiger.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was like a toe pun at first.
Nope, Tony.
That's. I mean, it fits. It's
No, don't say that.
See? See?
I mean-
See?
the marketing says otherwise.
Oh my god.
No, it's me, Luigi, the Fantasy Village NPC. Please, come partake of my quests.
It's a me, Luigi.
Luigi's just upset. No one takes his quest anymore.
I just love
Uh,
in the Mario Brothers movie from the 80s that they were like Mexican actors. They're not Italian at all.
Right, Hispanic, right.
all right. There you go. Everyone can roll now.
Oh, do I need to roll?
Yeah.
And just click on the button. Oh my gosh.
What button?
The initiative button.
If you like hover over your like character, there's like a dice you can click on and you can
It's-
roll it.
It spins too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my tides of chaos.
Oh, I'm going
I
first.
think,
Oh no,
I think I have advantage on this roll. I think.
Fuck if I know. Okay.
Holy crap! You have so much damage resistance on your little square, Sparks.
Truly, I rolled the same. Oh no, wait, I rolled a 9. What? No, an 11.
Alright,
Could
so-
you edit mine to an 11, please?
Okay, I'll fix
Why-
that. So
Why do I have damage resistance?
Craig got an 18 on his initiative, but due to his
yeah.
dexterity, it is a 13.
Fantastic. Why do I have so many things on my...
That should be higher. You said you need to be at 9?
11.
11, okay.
I don't know, and like I've got stuff that
I'm
makes
15.
sense.
Oh, that's not right.
711! Yes!
But then like Kalis only has 1, Jugun only has 2, and Zelter has nothing. You have nothing, Zelter. Why
I'm
are
just
you?
not as multifaceted as everybody else. It's fine.
Oh, don't say that about yourself. You sell yourself short.
Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Update.
At least I'm
18,
quick.
19, 20, 21!
Base intelligence is an icon on there. That's so weird.
I have damage resistance, speed adjustment, spell save bonus DC. I'll say spell attack bonus ranged,
2,
Full
4,
attack bonus melee.
6,
mage armor,
12.
I don't know how to make this character sheet roll initiative advantage, so I think I'm at
Base
15.
intelligence.
Just roll it again.
I can't. Like, you physically cannot. You have to
Okay.
roll a dexterity check.
Yes.
All right, I got you. So, as Kalis, you begin making your way forward, you see it beginning to form some sort of attack, sort of against you. It definitely appears hostile as the gem elemental sees you. It makes that noise. I don't know if you heard that or not. Whatever noise my dog made, because that was fucking horrifying.
Nope, didn't hear it.
Like a growling car driving by.
Yeah, it almost sounds like just like a rock crusher or like fucking stone shattering. It has this almost like piercing sound to it as these sort of like arms almost dragging begin making its way towards you and Craig. What would you like to do? You are currently mounted atop his horn.
I am asking the crab to like move forward into the gap
Okay, so you
that was previously filled by the island to like hold it at the pass.
so
Essentially,
he can move on his turn, but you do not control Craig because he is charmed by you, and he still is his own creature. So you can ask him to do things, but yeah. I'll just say it's like we'll just say it's like a bonus action, sure. They're like typical, like it typically would be for any like commanding type thing. Actually, no, it's a free action. You're just talking to him. He doesn't have to listen.
that's a good point.
I just got the fucking same message twice. Fuck you, iPhone. And what would you like to do for yourself?
Oh, like I have to decide that now. Right. I guess. What range is the at what distance is the guy away from me?
About 55 feet. Yeah.
55 feet.
No. Let me.
Right. I'm going to like hold my action to throw the javelin of lightning at it until I see an opportune moment.
Okay. So, like, when it gets within range?
Yeah, like on the crab's turn or something like that.
Okay. So the rest of you, Zelthar, Sparks, and Jungin, as you sort of hear this happening, because the rest of you technically, you'd hear the sort of commotion coming from above, and you would hear that sort of almost like piercing, shattering sound come from. Excuse me. For you guys, it would be like either like straight south, echoing through the sort of ruined hallway, or like the natural like cave hall. What would you like to do? And you also, yeah, you did hear Kalis yell to mount the island.
Yeah.
Fuck out of it. You mind, asshole? You don't work here. You don't do shit. Fucking look at my floor. Fuck off. Lay down.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Considering there is, like a door, and that the river has been close to the door, I'm just gonna presume that, he might be through the door.
Okay, so yeah, you could definitely be able to make your way up to and open it. You guys can just move at the same time for the sake of this, because your initiative isn't like really part of the combat one.
Okay, well I will. Is it a locked door?
No, it is unlocked, and you do see water on the other side of it. You can clearly hear the sound of the stream. Just make sure to keep track of your movement.
I'm going to feline agility.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I see anything?
Oh, you see, looking straight down below you, you see Kalos atop maybe a 35, 40-foot crab, mounted atop this ridge spike, and you don't see whatever he's facing, but they seem to be facing towards the west.
Do I get the sense that the giant... Do I feel the need to attack the giant crab that is... Perhaps has Kalis in his jaws?
No. So Kalis is riding the crab, hanging from like the pointy part of it, like Jack Sparrow, with a javelin of lightning aimed in another direction. It seems that they are friends.
Fox takes a brief moment to process this information.
Take two if you need. It's a lot.
Okay. He will shout to the others behind him that there is a creature of some description ahead and may have charmed Kalos. And then he's just going to dash.
Okay. And you wouldn't be able to quite see around the corner and see what the thing is, but you would be able to see at the edges of your vision the sort of ground or the waterway is entirely crystallized.
Okay.
As it's become like
well,
solid ground.
seeing Joanna now, I'm just going to say, what is going on?
It's a diamond elemental. Please don't get too close to it unless you can handle being turned to diamond and then being petrified and crushed.
Fuck just blinks. He just blinks. He just.
She's not really. She's more like she's getting ready for a fight. She's not really. Take your time to process.
That's my fault.
Okay.
Hello, Sparks. We will, together we will prove victorious with the power of our
Hey.
crab allies.
And what are the rest of you doing? You still have, I'm assuming you can still take your actions to dash or do whatever. Because I know you have Terran. You can fucking dash, bonus action, bullshit, fucking all that stuff. Just keep.
Don't have my Boots of Haste active.
Well,
Yeah, but
don't
you
have
could
to
still.
dash
Yeah, you can still just take your turn as normal.
Yeah, you can still move, dash normally.
Yeah.
And then bonus action dash. You could triple
Yeah.
dash.
I don't think the music's playing on stream. Also, is it?
It should be. It says
Okay.
it's fucking loud. It says it's loud.
Okay.
It is playing. It's completely.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I was 30 feet. I think I'd already moved more than 30 feet.
You guys are all just around this area. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. Guess I'm gonna follow after where follow Sparks. Especially after he yelled back that Kalis might be charmed. You know that in the past Kalis has not done terribly well against mind things historically.
That's like his specialty. That's like the thing he's always done. Consistently, actually.
So, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll dash, and that's 30. Still can't see anything.
No, you wouldn't be able to see much from that spot. Also, you don't have dark vision. Do you have the goggles on?
No, I have it as a part of the thing.
Yo, you have 120 feet then, don't you?
I do.
For Eldritch Sight? Let me fix that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
So yeah, you should have 120 feet of magical dark.
Oh, I do. Yes. Okay.
Alright, it should be. Does it show on your token now? Can you see enough far out?
Yeah, I can see pretty far out. Yeah.
Okay. And you would all the commotion would be to the south from there.
Okay. I guess I'll do a bonus action and move 30 more feet then, huh?
You can go for it.
10.
And then as soon as you come around the corner, it would be within view.
Yeah.
If you want to, I could show you the big image of it if you didn't see it clearly.
I saw it in the Discord, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I can also scroll in to zoom and see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to kind of take this in for a half second and then go, Kalis, are you alright?
Welcome, my allies. I'm more than alright. I'm on the road to glory.
See, I think he's lost his mind.
Yeah, it's been weird. Oof, that's real far away from me, isn't it? Scroll out, please. 70 feet? I've got a little bit of movement left.
Let's slay this beast together! And you hear from all Kalis' animals.
Oh no, everybody froze.
What the
From
fuck?
Brindle
What do you
at
want?
least.
What do you want?
A
He wants to
kiss.
lick your
Curious
face.
with the
What do you want, huh?
I mean, you need to pet him properly rather than the weird.
Actually, it's a she. This one's Azula. She's the her.
Azula.
Yes. They wanted to name one of the other boys Zuko, and I was like, we're not having that shit. We're not doing that.
That would
That's
invite
fine.
trouble.
True.
Even outside of that, I'm good.
Was that 60 feet? All right. Let me see. What are my options here? Okay. I'm within 60 feet. I've got 30 feet for you. Oh, you don't have a range crossbow. Is crossbow 60 feet?
I mean,
Which one?
Hand?
it's 80, but yeah,
Hand crossbow?
80. Oh no, the hand crossbow is 60, but you don't have
Yeah.
a hand crossbow. You got a normal crossbow, and you have a pistol.
I have a hand crossbow. I traded it out.
Do you
Oh,
have
I-
a pistol?
I
Do you
do,
have-
and that is 30 feet.
No, it's not.
That's what it says. 3090. Unless it's wrong. I don't remember.
Yeah, it says 3090 for the pistol.
Yeah.
It's the one that I have.
Well, I'm in range with the crossbow. Not that I think it'll do a whole lot here, but I will, just kind of hang back here behind this little desk and chair situation and hold my action until I see. I mean, I can't really hold anything. I've moved as far as I can. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Jung and Zelta, what are you guys doing?
Then you give me chicken. Oh.
You can go against those.
Oh, okay, perfect. I guess I'll use my action to dash in order to see what's going on
Yeah.
in this wonderful room.
Yeah, this room itself seems to be not much going on. You see some shelves lining, or some books lining some shelves, and it goes like an upper area with even more books upon it, but this seems pretty nondescript. However, when you look south, it looks very descript. I described this 3 times now. You know exactly what you're looking at. How you feel about it,
Yeah.
I can't tell you, man. Because it's a lot to take in. Figuratively and literally.
I kind of like smirk because, Kalis tamed an animal and like I use animals to fight sometimes, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that like has animals help the party. I think it's cool, or Zelther thinks it's cool, or whatever. But I can't really see what goes on during much of the battlefield.
Yeah, you don't see whatever the immediate threat is, but you do see several people weapons ready.
Gotcha, I guess.
And you do hear like the sort of the heavy steps of something approaching.
I guess I'll move behind this desk or whatever, and ready my weapons as well.
Okay. And lastly, Jungin. I'm gonna take care of you real quick, and then we'll be a normal initiative after this.
Okay.
Oh, you're really quiet.
Yeah, smidge.
Insanely quiet.
Bonkersly quiet.
Say something, Miguel?
Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I would like to do.
Okay.
That's all I can do because I moved to get there and then dashed.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can. Why the fuck is I pressing? Okay, my ear keys are fucked up. Oh wait, it's doing it to the token itself. Can I make it so it doesn't show? Sorry, give me just 1 second. I have fucked something up.
Something get fucked up? Say it ain't so.
The problem is, it happened too much so.
I can see the token now, though it is very bright.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me fix it so it doesn't have to come with a fucking epilepsy warning.
It's doing a strobe.
Just the light reflecting off all the diamonds.
Alright, yeah, I don't know how to make it so the actual token doesn't have the light effect on it.
Oh yeah, I can see the light effect moving. That's weird.
Oh, it's supposed to be moving. But, like...
It
Just
looks like it's got a bubble around it.
yeah, that's just for the aura, because you can't really add auras normally, but you can add, like, light effects.
See?
That's the range in which it is affecting the terrain. And with that, first Craig is going to begin to shift forward as I said, this island area sort of just ends up getting toppled over as it sort of begins to move on upwards. Let me just fucking pull Chaos to the side. It was already broken, you guys could tell, as it had initially jumped into it. But you're now within range for the Javelin of Lightning, if you'd like to use it, Kalis.
Yeah, I'll just... Is the crab, like, going up into melee range with this creature?
It seems hesitant to do so.
Okay. I'll just say, crawl, break stone, forward! And I'll, like, launch the lightning at the thing. And that should be simple enough to do. So it's an 18.
18 does not hit.
Okay.
18 doesn't hit, damn.
Oh no.
It's made of diamond.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
But it does it still take the lightning damage, if I remember correctly?
No, not if it's the target.
Okay. So you watch as, what's it called? It slams into the ground next to it, and immediately lightning sort of arcs around the area. And you watch as the javelin becomes quickly sort of embedded into the dirt itself. And it almost has like this coating of like this diamond, like influence on it, on the outside of it. After it hits the ground. But that's your held
Gee.
action.
Oh.
Wait,
was that kanji or no?
No, that's just the javelin of lightning.
Oh, okay. Does
Shogun
Shogun
has
have?
that, yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Shogun has it, not Kalis, because Kalis isn't a spellcaster.
Yeah.
Fuck it. What's the attack range in this clause? Oh, big. Yeah, he's gonna move one space forward, and he's actually going to be able to. He just needs to move one more. As you watch as, oh fuck. How can I wish is there a way to layer tokens that way I could just fucking put you underneath?
I'm just imagining like Pacific Rim piloting this crab. Like I throw the javelin forward with my right arm, and as this end, like behind it, like the crab's looming claw just like comes forward like very slowly, but
Oh yeah,
because it's big.
Yeah, and it is fucking massive. I'm just gonna roll d20, and with that, what's this bonus to hit? Yeah, I didn't account for you befriending it. I'm gonna be just honest. Yeah. That's a... Yeah, that hits.
Wow, that's a huge bonus.
Yes, it is. It's
It's
hard
a
for it to miss.
kraken.
It's hard for it to miss.
I didn't know if it was like a dragon tier kraken or not.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not dragon tier. I mean, maybe adult dragon tier. But not like ancient. And that much that does. C68. And that attack would be able to do 32 points of damage. If this,
Oh.
I don't know if it'd work on this thing though, because
It's immune to non-magical damage. Just sits
Uh,
there doing nothing to it.
You're breaking up a lot, Rue.
Screw you. Rah.
I'm just saying, you're breaking up a lot. You're very crackly.
Yeah, do they this isn't magical damage, actually. Yeah, you watch as the creature grasps into it, and you can hear like almost like this like crunching sound as it attempts to sort of squeeze down and crush it. But you see the actual claws of the creature begin to give before the form of the what's it called? The form of the elemental does. However, he is still able to try and grapple him. Oh no, it is
I
grappled.
think I don't see a token for the record of for the guy of the.
Oh, Joanna's under. Oh, the element. Wait, which
I mean,
one?
the elemental is very much here. Direct, like 2 squares away from the crab.
No,
Right
I
there.
don't see it at all.
There is a very large light
Right,
source.
right there doesn't help me. It's not there for me.
I mean-
Let me try deleting it and re-adding it.
It might be because the crab token's directly on top of his token, obscuring line of sight.
When I look at his point of view, I should be able to see it. Let me fucking. There, can you see something there? The token there?
Yeah, I see the little guy.
Okay. And it'd be like right there. Oh shit.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. And as it sort of begins to grasp upon it, it's going to use its other claw, and while it doesn't like how do I say, like make necessarily any like oh fuck, I'm sorry, words. As it makes an attack on the elemental, and you see it is grappled, at least, it attempts to use the other claw, because the right one is this sort of like much larger, like grotesque. The claws are not the same size. The right one's like this, way disproportionately larger than the other one, but almost as if trying to like tear at it, like to rip it apart. And yeah, even on a failure, it wouldn't do anything, because it wouldn't take the damage. As it's just, the crab is not able to contest with this creature. Despite the clear size advantage. It's at least not able to hurt it, but it does have it held there for a moment.
Right.
And then we would move over to... Yeah, Joanna would be before. Where's her fucking... Let me pull her stat block back up. Apologies. And... she's going to... You watch as her form begins to shift, as she seems to be not taking on a bestial form, but one more elemental in nature. And you see not air, earth, fire, nor wind, but almost this sort of crackling mass of explosions. She morphs into a blast elemental.
Wow.
Yeah. That is her action on her turn to do so. But next turn she's going to do some shit. And with that, we go back to the top of the initiative. Oh wait, nope. I forgot one important person because I deleted him from initiative. Let me fix that. I believe he had a 3. No, fix that. No, that's okay. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know why my buttons on my mouse don't work anymore. That's kind of fucking frustrating. As he's going to, as the elemental... Oh, it is restrained, so it can't make its way forward. But... luckily you'd be up in the air, so you'd be out of the way of this Kalis. So you wouldn't be within the aura, despite being, within 15 feet. Where the fuck... Oh, cool. Here we go. First thing it's going to do is attempt to break out of the grapple. That's... You won't believe what its athletics bonus is, but it still fails. That is a statistical anomaly. The fact that it failed. But you do watch as the elemental begins to what's it called? Force, like as the ground begins to crystallize beneath Craig itself, and you watch as almost like his legs begin to the aura almost like extends outwards in that direction, crystallizing that area, and in that cone. Actually, are you on top? Are you still? You're on his horn, right?
Yeah, I'm riding at the prow of this crab.
So this is a
man.
cone. What's the size of this cone?
Oh, mega save. Shit.
Yeah, go ahead and make me it'd be a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, this is a magical effect?
Yeah, so you get advantage on it.
I don't think I get advantage, but I get like.
Oh yeah,
advantage.
you get your Mizium
You get
shit.
advantage on dex things. Ooh.
Constitution save. That does
not good.
14 does not pass.
Ooh.
And you watch as the ground begins to sort of crystallize all around, and with the non-restrained part of the creature, it almost like no, it doesn't almost. It sort of digs into, and it's just this thrust of sharp, jagged bits of gem and diamond that sort of scatter that entire area. You take 60, 10. It's just flat 37 points of slashing damage. Oh no, it'd be piercing. I'm sorry, piercing. Reduced because. Oh wait, no, you're not raging, are you?
I'll live.
But yeah, and you watch as Craig sort of reels back from that as you see like he's a chunky boy. He's a tanky boy. It's gonna mean a lot more to that to kill him. But you watch as there is definitely an element of surprise as Craig is hit by that as well. All right, dog. I need to turn my fucking chair. Can you please, just? I swear to God. This is why they're not downstairs when I play fucking D&D. But next
If it makes
up,
you feel any better, I have a very large cat on my feet right now.
yeah, she's so fucking. She's reading the fucking book more than I am.
As long as she doesn't lick it.
You say that, but that's the reason I have to keep raising her head. Yeah. So with that, we would move over to. There. Okay, so we're at normal initiative now. Zelthar, it'd be your go as you see the creature begin to move up, and you hear the sort of sounds of like this sort of violent crushing as it attempts to break at the creature, but it does not. What would you like to do, buddy, old pal?
Buddy old pal, John. I have one question. For like the entire water being crystallized, is it the entire river or like a general like circle around this elemental?
It's just around the elemental. The rest is like actual water, and once the water itself is difficult terrain to move in, but it doesn't really get deeper towards where you see like the dark parts of the water, towards more like the center and stuff. So like where you're at, where Sparks is, that water's like relatively shallow. It's like less. It's like maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 foot.
Okay. Could I like possibly jump over the river? It's like 15 feet, but like if I had a running start, could I possibly jump over it?
What's your strength? I believe you probably could.
10.
10? So you can just make an athletics check.
Okay.
Or does your ring of jumping, does that always work, or do you have to cast jump?
I have to. I think what's it called? Unbinded. It's not that one.
Okay.
Unattuned.
Unattune.
Okay. But yeah, sure. Give me an athletics. Unless there's like a 10-foot portion you could cross. Up to you. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'll give it to you. That's if you go like around that corner. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, what I'm saying is I want to move like 70 feet in a diagonal and use like my action as a dash and like head kind of this direction.
Yeah, you can do that. That's doable.
Okay. I just want to see what's going on.
It does look like there's a wall there.
Okay. Oh gosh, I have to use the ruler.
Mhm.
Okay, right here. I can't remember the spot.
I got it.
Okay, sorry. If I can select my character, that'd be cool.
I'm hovering over your spot.
Okay, I'm just gonna WASD it. Like,
Nope. Go down. Downwards the water. Downwards where the water is,
yeah, like right here-ish.
and you'd be able to see. You'd be able to see the gem elemental in the distance.
Okay.
You can kind of see it. I'm gonna be honest. The view is like 90% obstructed. It's more like
Gotcha.
you can kind of see it through its legs up in the air a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay. Cool. And then I can actually do something with my bonus action. I'm gonna use the Nature's Mantle and like hide behind this pillar, right here.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth
Just to
check.
do something. For sure. I gotta click on my character. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna like move up here because I don't think it makes sense if I was like in the water and hiding. But yeah.
Alrighty then. Yes.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Move us over to Taryn. As you see, why the fuck is the thing over there? There we go. As you see, Zelthar sort of moving in to reposition so you can get a better view of the going-ons of the battlefield. What would you like to do?
I have a question first. For Marisol's curse, because it was taken off a hex, it says one of the benefits is if the effects, I don't know about benefit, but effect is that if the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level, but it's not attached to
It'd just be proficiency bonus instead.
proficiency bonus
Yeah.
to your proficiency bonus, and this is plus charisma modifier. Is it just straight proficiency bonus?
It'd be proficiency plus charisma then.
Okay. Proficiency level. Alright, I just want to make sure.
Alrighty.
Yes. Okay. Alright, I would like to activate my boots of haste. I think they're still equipped.
Probably are.
Attuned, yes, you're
yeah.
still attuned. Yeah. Alright. So armor class. You get a +2 to armor class for that. For does it say how many turns? Is it 6?
It's 10 turns. It's 1
10
minute.
turns.
Lasts
Alright.
for a minute. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's...
I don't know why I keep thinking a turn is 6. A minute is 6 turns. That's what's throwing me off every time. Alright, so now I can move 60 feet. If I
You
want
wouldn't
to.
likely be able to move 60 feet into the water. It's
No.
water, so it'd probably be half your...
Yeah. If you're in the water, it's
fine.
difficult terrain.
That's fine. I'll move here next to Spark so I can see what the fuck is going on. Just barely see that thing down there. Oh, that's what he's fighting. Did that rock outcropping block me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or I'd say it has like 3/4 cover.
Okay.
If you were gonna attempt to make an attack through that.
30. Half speed, so I'd be able to go 15 more feet through this stuff.
Yep. That's because it's difficult terrain.
Alright, right there. What about there? Can I get him there? Maybe?
I'm trying to look. Yeah, you'd be able to. He'd
Alright.
still have like a little bit of cover, like half cover, but you'd still be able to try and hit him.
Oh gosh.
Like there's not probably isn't a way you're gonna be able to hit him without cover, considering the thing that's in front of it or in between you two.
Yeah, I can't do anything that I wanted to do. God damn it, because this has to be within 30 feet.
You could just bonus action dash. Another 15 feet in the water.
Yeah, but the big thing is like in the way.
You can move through allied creature spaces,
Uh,
but you just can't end your turn in the space. That's all.
I'd have to end my turn in this space. That would be all my full movement. So
Uh,
yeah, like you would be right.
you can climb
Right
atop
in-
it if you'd like to.
I mean, it would be right on the edge of it. On the edge of his space there, like right here.
Yeah, you could either try and go. It's big enough where I'd say you could go under it, either that or on top.
Actually, I will do a double dash and then just move here, right next to it, because this is within 30 feet of this guy.
Okay.
All right, so I want to use Marisol's curse on
Okay.
this sparkly fellow.
Okay. He is cursed.
I have no available first level spell slots. That's fine.
Wait, what is
Cast
this?
anyways.
You need a first level spell slot?
Yeah, it said I didn't have any, but it let me do it anyways. It's fine.
Oh yeah, because it's effectively the same as Hex.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. It's a bonus action. Fuck.
Oh, that's awkward.
Never mind. I'll just move there. I'll prepare.
Okay, sounds good. With that, Kalis, it is your turn. As you find yourself sort of wiping the sort of wiping the fucking shards of diamonds off of yourself, protecting your body to the best of your ability, but it still seemed to have been able to pierce through your defenses. What would you like to do?
I would like to like run up the arm of the crab that's like anchored into the crystal elemental,
Mm-hmm.
and just like rage, and something happens. Who knows?
Okay. Just like right.
Would your preference be to rage, sir?
Always.
I love the icon.
You said you're going like on the crab's arm, so you're getting next to it, next to the creature.
Yeah. What do I roll for? Okay, there it is. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading my own character sheet.
All good.
So that's a 5, which means
All right, Thornmill. That means there's retributive damage.
okay. Right. So yeah, basically, I wanted to say, Craig, haul this thing aloft and break it upon your spire. And I wanted to take an action to basically, I guess I'll just stand at like the front of his shell, and basically I wanted to like reach my arms around the like the base of his like crab arm with Gnarlheart, and then like use the help action to like pull back on his arm to help him lift the rock elemental.
Okay. So, I understand what you're doing.
Actually,
Okay.
did he escape from the grapple?
He didn't escape from the grapple somehow.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's my dumb plan.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Craig's turn. As you sort of bellow this out, Craig's not really the smartest. So it takes him a second to pick up the fact that he's trying to pick. He was already going to pick him up anyway, so this works out. And with advance, so few things. The gem elemental, they actually have the weight of it. I'm gonna say for the sake of it, we'll let Craig try. But he is 40 tons
Oh my God.
of diamond. I don't know if you know this. Rocks are heavy.
Diamond heavy.
Compressed rocks, very compressed
Heavier.
rocks are very heavy. But we'll let Craig try.
I
Oh
believe you,
no.
Craig.
Is he gonna break
I'm
his
using
arm?
a crab that's good.
Okay. What is Craig's?
Oh god, if I broke off the crab's arm, I don't know if I could recover. That'd be like worse than the than the daemon we conjured up north.
Oh my God. Oh, the fucking chimera.
Okay, Craig, you're not rolling great. So you got a 20. Okay. Now where's the elemental? Will this be a contested strength check? Huh.
I mean, can he resist if he's grappled?
Oh, he's already grappled, so he can be moved. Let me do it.
I thought he broke out of the grapple.
No, he failed.
Wait, no.
Oh.
He has Indomitable, so he cannot be moved or magically teleported against its will. So he can. So you watch as Craig doing his best. You can hear the straining as his claws are scraping against the diamond of the
Oh.
creature, as he attempts to lift it, but he is not able to summon the strength in order to move this creature. It is not. It doesn't even look like it's budging. That's okay. So I'm glad I checked that.
At least he didn't break his crab arm.
Yeah.
His crabby arm.
It's a pop.
Well, you know,
noise.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You know, that's
No,
true.
that was a good try. Now you know he can't be moved. So
Beyond it, against its will.
yes, so you have to convince him. But with these, he can still make his attack with the left claw. It doesn't do. He's gonna attack with left. It doesn't. It legitimately doesn't do anything, just because it's not magical damage. But yeah, with that we move to Sparks. It's your turn.
I really wanted him to reverse dunk headbutt the
It's a shame we don't have a paladin or a wizard that could cast magic weapon on the crab's claws.
That'd be ridiculous.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Wait, actually,
Um,
I'm sorry. I'm wrong. The crab can do something.
Oh, I don't get a turn. Right.
No, well, yeah, you're gonna get your fucking turn. No, actually, it's revoked.
I mean, no, it's fine. The crab can do whatever it wants.
It is going to. Yeah, no. Where is it?
Water beam.
Not exactly.
Just, like, spits at him,
Moonbeam.
like,
It shall fart. It'll burp. Bah.
You watch as with a secondary claw, it reaches itself and forms and okay. Well, this is awkward. It sort of you watch as the claw makes this sort of loud snapping sound that you all can hear even from where you are back there, and it echoes within the caverns in an attempt to stop. It's plus 14 to hit.
Oh. It's a lot.
That hits.
oh crap.
Can you imagine if I said that didn't hit? How would you feel?
Oh my god. I would run away. Peace, diamond guy.
And it does 48 points of thunder damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And,
Whoa. Do I have to make a save?
Actually, yes, you would, because you're
Would-
within a 30-foot radius, a 30-foot sphere
Ooh,
of the target.
I guess Joanna and I would have to also.
Are you within 30 feet of the thing?
Oh, the crab.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
of
emanating
the
from the
crab.
crab.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Tara.
Yep, I
Yeah.
am within 30 feet intentionally. So what's the save?
No, wait. Let me. Am I tripping fucking balls?
I'm within
Oh.
30 feet.
Of its left claw? Its left claw is the.
What?
I mean-
Either one-
You said 30 feet of the creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. All right. Go ahead. Make me a con save, if you'd like to. I was
If I-
gonna. You're gonna be scot free because the. I'm not showing it on its thing, but its left and its right claw are separate objects outside the main body.
Okay.
So the left claw would be where is it?
I mean,
Would
we
be
got-
Yeah, it'd be like oh fuck, I can't. Hey, dickhead, draw.
It would be at the
left
bottom
claw
of
was
it.
like,
Facing
yeah.
west, so it's claws to the south on the left.
Yeah, that's why I was saying you specifically would be out of range of it.
Really? You think so?
I'm.
Oh, 35. Yep.
Yeah, because it'd be at the end of its claws. That's why I was saying so. Now, if
Okay.
you want to run forward real quick to be part of the party. you
No,
could
I'm
use-
close enough. I'm
okay,
good.
I'll say. I was gonna let you use
I'm
your
good.
reaction if you wanted to.
No,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay, and then I'll have.
Use your iframe dodge to roll into the attack.
That's a pass. And so you are not stunned.
Oh, sick. Really? Wow.
Yeah. But you still would take half from that damage. Because you were within 30 feet of it. And where is the Blast Elemental? That's a...
So 24?
Yes, yes. There. I'm gonna bookmark that with the Mentos wrapper.
Perfect bookmark.
And, well, I'll just roll a fucking d20. I'll figure out the bonuses in a second. So that's a failure. But it cannot be stunned. So, they take something. So Joanna... No, I'm talking about Joanna.
Okay.
Because she's a large creature, so she'd be in range right now. But yeah. That's, yeah, sorry, Sparks, you can go ahead now.
Okay, Fox is gonna fly over the water above the big crappy boy.
Okay, yeah, you can do that easily. And you're like, it is like this creature, like the tip of its horn is down here scraping the roof. Now that you're over here, it is fucking huge.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just point at the big old elementy boy and cast his mischief. It might do some useful things. It might.
Okay.
Brr.
Go ahead and post a spell for me. So
How do I post?
should be able to just click on it. I need to move Craig real quick.
Brr. I don't know why it rolled a d20. Hell yeah.
Oh, because it, I don't know. Wild surge
Yeah.
check?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
No?
Oh, well, okay, yeah, it is. So that's just that. I am going to Wild Magic Surge anyway because I'm recharging my Tides of Chaos at the same time. But it's probably not going to be useful this turn. I presume it's immune to being charmed.
Where? Nowhere. Here we go.
Charming them with apple pie.
Yes.
Works
Yeah.
on me.
Well, due to his current lack of nose.
Especially
Oh.
if it's cinnamon apple pie.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'll wait for you to tell me what happens, but my Wild Magic Surge is funny.
What is this? What save is this? Wisdom?
Oh, wisdom. Is it immune to being charmed?
What save is it? It's wisdom save, right?
Yeah, but the condition, is it immune to being charmed? Because if it's immune, it doesn't have to roll.
I know.
Okay, well then yes, it's a wisdom.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
You watch
Aw.
as the magic fills the air and the creature almost woozes for a second, but nothing happens to it. But you can tell it was at least affected by the spell.
How does one throw? How does one make saving throws on the sheet?
You should be able to click on your character sheet and it'll show like a saving throw thing, like an option on the stat. Or let me look at your character sheet specifically.
Ah yes, I
Yeah.
have to click it in accessibility. That's weird. I don't like it. Sparks goes into the midair. He casts this whole flaming, and then you see him turn into a sheep.
Oh no. This is not a potted plant.
Let's see. The roof is about.
I think that's ostensibly a potted plant.
I almost wish it was a potted plant.
Like a
'cause
potted
I would-
plant with
idea.
legs.
Make me a dexterity saving throw with the sheep stats as you
Ooh,
fall from the
I am-
sky.
Have never ever done this before. Sheep 5e. Dex. Oh, it's a flat dex. It's a flat d20. Hell yeah.
Oh boy. These are no negatives.
True.
Oh no!
So, as you go and you cast a spell, as you watch as the magic takes control, you suddenly feel your eyesight begin to shift as your normal frontal view begins to turn towards the sides, and you feel the sort of fur going about your body. And you look down, and you now have hooves. And you look down, and there's also the ground below you. As you just go
water,
fucking...
right?
Oh, yeah, it is water. You're 80 feet up. It's still... how
It acts like ground.
yeah, at this... It's ground.
Oh,
But it's fine. You know what? I'd say you probably weren't 80. You probably... Unless you were, like, against, like, the ceiling itself, it wouldn't be 80 feet.
it's just high enough that I could have seen over the crabby boy.
Yeah, the crab is 40 feet tall.
Well, then 40,
yeah.
50 feet out. There
Okay,
we go.
you know, that's... Oh. Fuck you, game. So you take 34 points of damage, you come out of the sheep, and you are... Yeah, you... Technically, you have the Ring of Water Walking. I don't know if it's it's equipped. So you don't... You, like, fall, you, like, hit the fucking ground. There's, like...
I hit the water, I
the
splash
water.
into it, and as I bounce up, I land on my feet.
Yes, because, you know, he's
It's
a
like
cat.
Skyrim, where the Ring of Water Walking makes you take fall damage from jumping into the stream.
Do you get to your feet as a sheep or as sparks?
No. I basically... You see the sheep splat, and then sparks appear.
You
Okay.
You are
so
prone,
a sheep
though, just so you know.
has 4 hit points, I would like you to know. So I take
Ooh.
30 points of damage.
That's honestly
Yeah.
more than I was expecting the sheep to have.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get through the
Every
wall first.
single
Yeah,
combat
the wall.
goes well.
It's 1 hit point and then 3 hit points, temporary hit points of wool.
So yeah, you are prone, lying on the water. You still have the rest of your turn if you'd like to do anything.
Yes, I will. I will find something useful to do with my turn.
Now that you're back, you can kind of see under its legs. There's like a big
Ooh.
tail in the way, but you can see at least you can see where you're. Make a concentration check as well. Or do you need to make one for Nathia's Mischief?
No. You see, now here's Mischief immediately dropped when I cast Polymorph on myself.
Oh, because it counts as you casting the spell, so you. Oh.
Yes, it counts as me. And if I failed the Wisdoms, I could have chose what I wanted to turn into with Polymorph if I passed the Wisdom save. But you see, I failed it. So it made me turn into a sheep.
Well, this is awkward. Good to know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use the bonus action. I'm gonna meta magic 2 points and quick cast Firebolt at the creature to try and save my turn and turn into something vaguely useful.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Where are my spells? I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Go for
You
it.
know that thing that I just recharged.
Yeah, nothing
That
can
was-
go wrong with this.
That was totally worth it. Oh, 8 fire damage. Truly.
Ew.
Fear me.
So it's definitely hits. 26 will definitely hit it. And as you sort of coalesce the fire in your hands and it goes sort of bursting forth, you see it slam into the chest of the creature and slowly begin to dissipate. As it does seem to be affected by fire, however, the blow itself wasn't concentrated enough to pierce through. So it seemed... So 8 damage... 8
I did
damage
4
was not...
damage.
Oh, 4 damage. No, you didn't do
No.
damage.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
Yes, you did
Right,
2 little
it's gone.
damage for it to do damage.
Wonderful. I'm glad how this turn went. I did 30 damage to myself and nothing else. Let's go!
I'm sorry. I'll admit, it's a little awkward. I'll admit.
Oh boy.
Let me fix. Oh, she needs to be large. Update. Oh, actually, I should change her thing so you can see what the blast elemental looks like. That's my B. I didn't even think of that. Where is it? Upload image. And we'll add this. Put this. There you go. Here, I can I show... I forget how to show to players sometimes. I know it's a thing you can do, but apparently I'm just not smart enough to figure it out.
He's probably clicking the button.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think of just clicking on the fucking button. You're absolute genius. You're a miracle worker, Ethan. And You watch as this sort of crackling mess of literal, just sort of concentrated massive explosions, almost like just barrels of gunpowder, ignited and just left to sort of continue on over and over. What is she going to do? She's going to use, at the start of her turn, she can do a detonation, which means that in the center of this area, it's sort of pulled back to make sure to avoid everyone. The Gem Elemental has to make a Dexterity saving throw, which he will 99% likely to fail. Okay, that's still a failure because he has a -5 Dex.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 15. The DC is 19. Oh wait, no, it's a Strength saving throw. I'm sorry. No, it is Dexterity. That's the blasting power. It's a Strength saving throw. So it takes 3d8 fire plus 3d8 thunder. 3d8. So it's 25 points of damage in total. And it is enough to damage it because it breaks through the threshold. So you watch as that's enough to sort of begin sort of breaking apart chunks of diamond as they go sort of scattering throughout the air. And there's just a smell of sort of smoke and fire in the room. And even at like the area you're at, it's you can feel the heat. And also that it's almost fucking deafening in here, especially with how it echoes in the caves. And that was the start of her turn, but her action, she is going to use Kaboom, and she gets to do that 3 times. So I need 3 dex saves for this fucker. Fails. Wait, he can't pass any of them. Why am I rolling? So that, and all in all, since he failed all 3, that'd be 68 fire and 68 thunder. So 33. 25 plus 33. So, oh my god, I'm just gonna, excuse me. The character sheets do this thing where you have to like actually change the HP of it, because I just don't put like, I don't put the actual HP of it, I just put fucking numbers on it. And so I can like, since I already have them, I don't need them on the character sheet. But then it says fuck you all the time, it just resets it. So 15 points of damage on that turn, as it is physically unable to pass any of those saves, because they are dexterity based. And that is, her action's going to move up a bit. Yep. And that is their turn. And with that, we move over to the Gem Elemental, as it is currently still grappled. It's going to attempt to break free of the grapple this time. If it somehow fails twice, I'll be appalled. Okay, it succeeds by a long shot. My Mentos wrapper came out the book. I lost my bookmark. It's okay. I've gotten good at finding it now. Yeah, it's a DC 22. Yeah, so he escapes. I'm getting so I keep losing my pages. My brain is so mush right now. You watch as the creature is able to break through the grapple and moving itself forward. Also, Kalis, you're on the right claw of it, right? Is that where you ran to?
Whichever claw was grappling it.
Yeah, it would be the
attack with the snap last turn.
It'd be the top claw. So let me your token. I just asked because your token wasn't in place, because it should be like right there.
Right.
In order to actually be on the claw, or to assist it. And as it's going to move forward, it's able to sort of break free from the grapple, and the hand is sort of still. It's not even that it breaks free of the grapple. It's more that like the grip on it isn't strong enough to stop it from moving. So as it begins to sort of march forward or even onwards, I need a Constitution. If you can roll it for Craig too, if you'd like. I need to make you to make a con save, and I need Craig to make a Constitution saving throw. As you watch, as the area around as it begins to approach more and more begins to crystallize.
I assume this is magical?
Yeah. Pretty magical.
Oh, God. 14.
So, as you begin to feel the effects of it, begin to take over your body. You can roll another d20 for Craig, since you're already there. As you feel the sort of magic begin to overtake your body, you can feel the sort of fur lining you begin to sort of become this rock hard mass, as it becomes hard to even move. You are still able to, but for at least immediately you have to continue making con saves. But for now, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks from the first stage.
Right. Am I like restrained by this?
You can still move, but you're not restrained. But you have restraint
Okay.
without being able to move, essentially.
Gotcha.
And was that what you rolling, Taryn? Was that for Craig, or is that just a random roll?
I don't know why I
For some
did that.
reason, this stupid like system thinks I'm Terran.
Yeah, I didn't roll anything.
Oh.
That was the I rolled the d20 for the crab, which
Okay.
was bad.
It might. He's a. I don't know if it's gonna pass DC. I don't know if he has a.
Oh, weird. That's me. Anyway, never mind.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm just one page wrong. He has a plus 11 to con, so that does not pass. And you watch as Craig begins to start crystallizing as well. Or at least the right claw does, because the right claw is a separate thing. Not the main body. And that is its crystallizing presence. And then it is going to attempt to make a slam attack against the claw. How many attacks does it have? Okay, oh, just that one. That is... Does that actually not hit Craig? It's a 17 to hit? Or no, it's plus 17 to hit. Holy shit. No, it's plus 14. So that does not hit Craig. You watch as the mass begins to sort of slam into the... Oh, it has advantage. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I forgot to get advantage because the right claw failed. So that's 4d12 plus 10. 4 times 12. That's 48, right? I think so. So Craig's left claw takes 80 points of damage, or right claw.
Oof.
As the gem elemental slams into it, and you watch as the crystallizing form of the claw begins to crack and start to break away. And it's almost like the sort of arm of the crystal begins to almost fuse with it, keeping it in place so it can't be moved. But that is the gem elemental's turn. And with that, we move over to Jungun.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna when he
Sentinel?
like auras me, I'm gonna use a reaction to reroll my rage effect.
Okay.
So I think I just had the yeah. Wait, so that's a 6.
That's the AC one, right?
Yeah, so me and the crab plus 1 AC.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. With that, as you and the clawless crab find yourself veiled in this protective aura, it is not enough to stop the force of this, as the elemental sort of smashes right. Fucking Christ, hiccups. As the elemental sort of smashes right through, and you can see the sort of carapace begin to sort of break away as the sort of fleshy mass underneath has become slightly exposed. But how much health does the right claw have? I'm sorry. Y is... Okay, it still has hit points. But there is this sort of shriek sound that fills the air as you see Craig let out this sort of blood-curdling crab yell, almost like, like the sound that it makes when you boil them. I heard like lobster scream or some shit, one of those, something about that.
This fight is quickly becoming my nightmare.
Yeah, and Craig looked like he's about to... I'll make a wisdom save for Craig, but he doesn't look like he wants to be here anymore. Craig doesn't look like he would... Craig really doesn't want to be here right now. Jungun, it's your turn. Sorry.
Okay. 1, 3.
Man, fuck this guy, right? Like, what do we do to it?
Not much.
Yeah, I can barely even see this guy here. I'm going to cast Summon Celestial.
Okay.
Do it at 6th level. Actually, no, I'll do it at 5th level.
Do you mind if I just use like a planetar or some shit as the image?
Yeah, it's fine.
The planets have a magical weapon.
Yeah, but it's not a planetar, but I'm sure it does.
I mean, so long as it has a magical weapon, fine.
I mean,
I would hate-
the summoned creature should have magical one by default, right?
I don't know.
Celestial open importer. Celestial.
Because otherwise we're gonna be the same. Cry, but
Oh wait, I can just add that in.
I'll do Defender, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. I didn't realize it was an actual like celestial spirit thing. There you go. It's next to you. I'll give you ownership of it.
Okay. I don't have to summon it right next to me, do I? Can I summon it like...
Yeah, you can. Whatever the range of the spell is. I just put it there for convenience.
I want to do like... I guess above the Kraken.
You can do it on the crab if you want. Or like
Yeah.
okay. So,
Okay.
so the celestial spirit will be spawned above the crab.
Okay. Oh, well, that's all of Jungan's turn. And it'll be his turn next. Am I understanding correct?
Yeah, it goes to the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. Do you see a stat block?
Yeah, it's a stat block. It's 40 feet movement. So, or 30 feet of flight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets right in front of it. And then he's going to hit him with his ring at mace. That does not roll it for me.
Let me.
Oh, did you roll it for me?
Yeah. What's your? It doesn't have the correct attack bonus. That's why.
It'd be 5th level. So it's like half the level, or at the spell level. So it would be +5. So
So-
19 hit.
Oh, that it counted the +5.
Oh. Okay, never mind then.
So that was a 14 in the first. Does it have multiple attacks? Oh, yeah, it should have multi-attack. It's equal to half the spell's number rounded down, or spell's level.
So one more attack.
You casting it at 6th level or 5th?
A 5th.
Okay, so yeah, one more attack. Can you?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it roll, but it's not
You're good.
doing it for me.
You can just roll a flat d20 and add the bonus. Or no,
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll figure that one out later.
So 22, I believe that would hit.
22 will hit it.
Okay.
Just go ahead and roll damage.
1 d10 plus 3 plus 5.
Yep.
So 8. That was a shit roll.
Yeah. And as
Wait,
oh, that's a
how-
D0.
oh,
You rolled
zero.
it. Yeah. Okay.
How did I roll?
Please re-roll
8.
that.
That's not
16.
possible.
That's
16.
much better. It does enough damage to affect it. As you or as the celestial sort of makes its way forward into the mass. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to do it yet, or do the save yet. You watch as there's this sort of explosion of radiant light as it slams into the sort of arm of the elemental, and the sort of chunks of diamond rock go flying off behind it. It is enough to damage it. Yeah, if it was 8, it would have been unaffected because you need at least 10 damage in order for it to be damaged by it.
It was 2 off.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Kalis gets 9 temporary
64.
points.
64.
Nice.
And I'm gonna ask now. It's 10:13. Do you guys want to pick this up, or you want to keep going now that we're back at the top of the initiative? I don't know what you guys schedules look like, or if you got things you need to be doing.
And I haven't done anything yet, so I'm good for whatever we want to do. If we want to break here, if we want to fight.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
Okay, well, I'm down for someone to make a decision.
Let's continue going.
Let's go through one more round and check back in, maybe.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
that's
Yeah.
all right. That's good with me.
Executive decision.
Thank
I
you.
would also like to do something other than hurt myself.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all needed an emotional reset as well. It's kind of why I brought it up.
Right.
That was, I didn't go this way because
Every
like
single fight that we've had since I've come back, I have done one thing and then fallen out of the sky and either killed myself or hurt myself badly.
Maybe the problem is the
well,
sky. Maybe you should avoid the sky.
You know.
Zelthar, it's your turn, by the way.
Okay. I don't remember, but did you say that this creature had like 3 force cover? If I was like,
You
shooting
don't.
from-
You ignore cover because you have sharpshooter.
that's correct. Okay.
Were you bringing it up just so you can tell me you can ignore cover? Is that what your plan was?
no.
I get the feeling. Okay. All right. Good to
Maybe
know.
a little bit.
I want to use my bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on Mr. Diamond Dude over here.
Okay, you can do that.
And then I'm gonna send 2 arrows flying because I don't have any AoE spells. That's... Well, I do, but I can't use it. Because there's no plants nearby.
20 does not hit.
Oh gosh.
22
Oh
hit.
my god, he's not Legolas.
This thing's hard
No,
to
no, no.
hit.
He is Legolas. He missed.
Okay, one more time. Okay.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
I love that quote. Did you have that quote before?
Yeah, I added it. Because it says add a weapon quote. I'm like, gotcha. Roll 1d6.
Okay, there you go. So,
Okay.
as you're able to send an arrow, the magic of the goat, even like with this icy glow, sort of flies between the legs of Craig, past the elemental spirit, and you watch as in that same sort of chunk where the celestial spirit was able to damage it, the arrow embeds itself into the creature, and the area of rock around it doesn't begin to reform. Are you using regular arrows or are you using the bow's arrows?
I'm using the magic, the
Okay.
no arrows.
I know it's still magical, whatever arrows you use. I was just curious
Yeah.
because I don't know if so the arrow would dissipate after doing damage. That's just what I wanted to
Correct.
ask. But yeah, no, it's able to pierce into the creature and definitely injure it.
I can hit! Yay!
Alrighty. But if that's all for you, we'll move over to Taryn. It is your turn. As you see the arrow strike into the creature, as it is currently being wailed upon by a few people.
Okay. Now I would like to cast Marisol's Curse. What?
Okay. Bonus action, you got it.
Yeah, wait. It won't let me do it again. Yeah, and then I would like to... Where's my range shit? 60... It's 30. Alright, I will shoot at this thing with the pistol, because I'm within 30 feet.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Do you have sharpshooter?
Pistol is designated to consume ammo.
It'd
no,
be
ammo
it's-
is-
Sharpshooter is a feat. If you don't have the feat, then you don't have it.
No, but it won't let me roll the pistol because it doesn't actually consume ammo, but in the thing it
Yeah,
does. Let me see if I can change it real quick.
Yeah, you could just. Where's it?
No, ammunition. I got it.
Okay. So I know you have Elven accuracy, right?
I do. I don't have sharpshooter.
Okay. So it would get from where's it at?
I'm 30 feet
Half
away.
cover is +2.
It'd be half cover
3/4 is +3.
because you'd be like shooting through Craig's legs.
Craig's legs. All right, so
Got them fucking got them kinky boots on.
So am I at a disadvantage or does it get a thing?
No, it's just normal. It
Plus?
just gets an AC bonus, a slight AC bonus.
Oh my god, you motherfucker. Let me roll my goddamn pistol. Oh my lord.
Is it fighting you for it?
It sure fucking is. Okay. I see. It doesn't have ammunition because it's magic ammunition. I don't think I actually need to load it because it's magic, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just disable that.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I disabled the wrong thing. I had to go down a bit, so.
29 will hit. Damn, so 19
Very
you would have
cool.
crit.
I know, that's why I wanted to do. Wait, no, I do crit.
At the,
Isn't
No,
wait,
it's
it's
an
on-
18.
It's on a 19 or
Oh.
20.
Oh, 19 or 20, yeah.
And you also get sneak attack on this because you have allies within range.
I do.
Random Brynhild attack.
Just, it's a misclick.
Oh, I also get a bonus to damage rolls. I don't know if I added that in or not. From the Marisol's Curse, my proficiency bonus, which is
Plus
4.
4, yeah. So you get plus
So-
4 damage to that as well.
+4 damage to it is also?
Yeah, isn't that what it does?
Oh,
No.
bonus to damage rolls, yeah. So it would be, what is that, 16?
Yeah, 16 plus sneak attack.
Plus sneak attack, which. Well, does it let me roll the sneak attack?
Is there a
Let me
sneak
see.
attack button?
Uh,
There should be.
I don't see it. It might have been lost.
Look in features.
Features.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of features.
Will you pop out, please? It was being hidden because the window wasn't long enough. Ooh.
Okay,
Two
15
ones.
damage, so what's that? 16, 15, 31 points of damage total?
Mhm.
Alright, so yeah, that's also enough to affect it, is once again using this sort of arcane energy, and everyone's sort of focusing on this one spot that was initially opened up by a Celestial Avenger. Just piercing through this creature, you watch as the arm of it, the right arm, the one that had the opposite was the one that had embedded itself, sort of fusing with the gems on the creature, on the carapace of Craig. It's sort of hanging on by a few loose gems that are sort of like refusing in that area. And you can go ahead if there's anything else you'd like to do on your turn, or that was action, bonus action. You can move if you'd like.
The boots. I have the boots of haste. That
Oh,
gives me.
You got another action.
So I've got another action. So I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker again.
Go for it.
No.
Yeah, it just even then, even if you hit, it just be barely the
20?
bullet. The bullet hits it, and it just is it give
I
you
know.
is it to gives you to attack rolls or damage rolls?
Oh no, it's damage rolls. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, damage. Yeah, 16.
It just kind of like you watch it sort of hit the side of the head and just bounce off, and you see the dust of the cave wall as it hits it. But with that,
That's it.
we'll move over to Kalis.
I mean, kind of in a losing battle here. So this thing, we just need like solid magical hits to damage it, right?
Yes, it has to be. Things below 10 damage have not been affected. It does not affect it, magical or non-magical.
Right. But also, like, the crab can't do any damage because it's not magical at all.
It was able to do thunder damage, but that was it.
Right, yeah, because that's not... It's like a physical damage restriction. Yeah, I'm not... And I can't move it, so I just gotta hit it, I think.
Alright, you can go for if you like to try.
And I have disadvantage, so I'm going to do... Reckless attack to make some normal attack rolls, and I'm going to use Great Webmaster attacks.
Are you still going to be standing atop Craig during this?
Yep, I gotta. That misses.
Yeah, 14 will miss.
And I'll try it again.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, Yeah, and then I can try. Ooh. Do I have anything else I can do as bonus action? I think bonus action is just Brynhild.
Yeah, go for it, just like. Unless you have anything else you want to do.
Nah, just choosing my options. Brynhild. Ah, well. Here you go.
Tough AC to beat.
So I'm going to command the crab to retreat.
Luckily for you, you don't have to make a check for that, because he was leaving, quick, fast, like.
I'm gonna try and indicate back towards where it came up, where it's at the top of that pool of water, you know.
Yeah, no. As I said, you don't have to really make an insight check for this. He immediately plans to go back to where he came from. After that.
And yeah, I'll just stay standing on the very outstretched tip of his claw to like, I guess like I'll just spread my arms wide, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Craig's turn. Sparks. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. You're standing in a bad place.
Oh no!
As
I'm lying in
there's
a
a
bad
sound
place.
of like the splashing water as Craig just fucking flies back down towards the hole in which he came from.
Hey, in fairness, crabs are sort of like table shaped, so like it's like a car. It might not hit what's directly below them.
So
you
do
know?
I'm flat.
But-
Do I get crushed into the groundwater as he slides past?
But
like,
isn't
like
he
a pancake?
Isn't he still an ally? And he could just move through an ally space.
So he's only charmed by Sean, by Kalis. He's only
He
allied
doesn't care
to
about
Kalis.
the cat. It's fine. How much damage do I take,
Oh no.
if any?
Yeah,
I didn't
How
foresee
mean
this
you gonna
outcome.
be?
Yeah, let me.
Gonna see
It's
through the web
fine,
of
let's-
events
it's
to all the future
everybody should-
possibilities.
I'm only
It's
saying this
fine.
because he specifically has a trampling thing.
It's fine. Every single combat, you kill me. It's fine. I accept
I
that.
wasn't even.
You clearly don't like Sparks. I'll make a different character.
This is what I'm not trying. You just.
Sparks as a flag. It just says "tread on me."
Oh.
Oh fuck! I can't find the page now. My fucking brain. Fuck.
But his legs are all like this, so maybe there's a chance, like a percentage chance that he won't.
Let me here.
Does he have to roll to hit?
Let's.
Roll a percentile dice.
No, you have to roll a dexterity save.
Like we gotta play like a game of Minesweeper to figure
I'll
this
give
one
you.
out.
I'll give you advantage on it. I'll give you advantage on it. Because
Yay.
when the legs of the character can spend movement to move into another creature's space for the first time in a turn, oh wait, no, it can choose to trample you. Luckily, it doesn't have to trample you, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry. That's really good because you take a lot for getting trampled. I don't know if I want to tell you the number.
Oh
It's
no.
fine. Why don't you tell me the number?
Okay, let me pull it back up.
Shh. Too much is the number. Too much.
Maybe I would have passed the dexterity saving.
4d10 bludgeoning.
I would have lived through
That's
that.
not too bad.
I might have lived through that.
Well, you had
what
you
do you
had
think?
for that.
Hey, guess
Yeah.
what? That's a fail.
21 to
Excuse me?
fail.
Yes. You
What?
weren't supposed to make friends with the crab. I wasn't preparing him to be a thing in combat. He's kind of fucking cracked.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you would think,
Everything.
right? You
I
would
have
think.
56 hit points. It would have been fine.
It was just because I didn't even expect you to actually go down. I just figured like, okay, he would explore it a little bit. You know, he'd see the ship. Okay, he'd go back up because he needs oxygen to breathe. Then you change.
Yeah, but I don't though.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking for my fucking.
Do you have water breathing?
No, he can just hold his breath like.
No,
10 fucking
I
minutes.
have
Oh.
muscles and lung capacity.
The muscles hold in the air.
Yeah, you know when like The Rock does that like thing with his pecs? Like that's like how Kalis respirates.
Hey, Elijah, should I start taking my turn now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I said. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, surviving the crab.
Also,
But-
your Kalos is right above you with the right claw.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You don't have a
I-
shellfish allergy.
Wait, shit, no. He was grappled. I need to see if he can break through the grapple.
Bye, crab.
Okay, he was able to break free. As you watch, there's almost this like crunching sound as the diamonds are ripped away from the pieces of the carapace stuck to it. As Craig goes back to the hole and he's starting to sink. Kalis, if you're in, you're there with him. So I don't know if you're gonna stay above the water, or what your plan is, because you'll be swimming soon.
Anyway.
Craig,
Okay.
hold.
Sparks is going
I will
to
defend you.
He does.
snap his ring of haste, and because we and stand up and fly to like here. And then he is going to use his wand of wonder and reset his magic thing at the same time. That's how that.
Yeah.
But first, the wand of wonder.
I wonder what it does.
I wonder too.
It does
Everyone
83.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Nice.
That's a
Yay.
good one.
I am invisible.
Okay. So as you disappear, is that both your actions? You still have an extra one.
I am invisible, and I have closed the page that I needed.
That doesn't
43.
help.
I'm pretty sure that's a unicorn.
No, 43 is 43 is the bonus action teleport.
Oh,
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Big
I got-
sad. I wanted
got
a
really excited.
unicorn.
I got really excited
did
about that
I, yeah.
unicorn.
I shall bonus action teleport to somewhere that you can't see. Fuck off.
What was his name?
The
Jerome?
unicorn could get crushed by a
Tyrone.
different mythic entity.
Tyrone?
I think it's Tyrone.
Is it Tyrone or Jerome?
It was one of those.
Pretty sure it's Tyrone.
Also, I apologize. I did another thing wrong. Kalos, can you make me a con save? Because you're supposed to at the start of your turn.
Oh no! Right? Yeah. The do I just have one round of that saved up or multiple?
It's just one round. You only failed once.
Let's not fuck this one up. That's a 16.
Roll in.
That's for Craig is not looking good. Oh, his like the entire right claw is almost fully crystallized now.
Ooh.
That's a 16 in total. Let me check.
Oh, that's why it was gonna be great, but it's just kind of like sad.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it'd go like that. I thought Craig was going to be quite the boon, but this has just become really sad and awkward.
This dude's just immune to Craig.
That's why Craig is below and he's above.
I have not killed myself. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Are you okay? You bonus actioned over there.
Yes.
Alrighty. It is Joanna's turn as the blast elemental. You watch as. Oh, I have the page open. Why did I just change it? What's wrong with me? Yeah, the start of her turn she gets to detonate.
Nice.
And that's just a deck save, which he auto fails no matter what he rolls. So that's just flat damage. So that's 29 points of damage to the elemental. And you watch as in the mass, almost like sort of jumping through the air, this almost like someone like throwing a firecracker, like a firework, launches towards the opposite side of the elemental. And for action, she's going to use Kaboom. And it doesn't do anything on this turn, but it will at the start of the next turn.
An earth-shattering kaboom.
Yep. Yeah. It'll do it at the start of the next turn. With that, it's the Gem Golem's turn, or Gem Elemental. It's going to attempt to make an attack at the Celestial Avenger, Ethan.
Okay.
So, let me find its. Well, this is now that Craig doesn't want to be here. I have less pages to flip to. That is a That is a 28 to hit the elemental.
yeah, that definitely hits.
And it takes 3d12. 34 damage, and it is grappled.
34 damage.
Yeah, and it is grappled.
Okay.
And that is. Oh, I need to. Actually, fuck it. Well, it's gonna make a save for the celestial spirit because this is the start of your turn, and it's actually gonna begin. Well, aren't you moving at the same time as celestial spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it happens at the start of the spirit's turn. I just messed up last time. That's why.
So he has makes. Wait, he has to make it. He does.
Yeah.
A
the spirit.
Constitution.
Yes.
Okay. D20 plus 3. 16.
16 just passes.
Sweet.
So you don't have to worry about that effect. And with that, yeah, you can go ahead and go with your turn as normal.
Okay. How high is this from the water?
How high is where?
For Jung Miss.
I'm on someone's token. It's not very far off the water. It looks bigger than it is in the map, but you could step right down.
Is the water really deep?
The water's like, it's difficult terrain, but it's only like 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep.
Okay.
Around the edges. Once you get towards where the darker part where Craig is, though, it sinks like deep down into the depths.
Okay, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how close am I to anybody?
Hey, no. Take that shit upstairs. I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, sweet. I'm in range of him.
Hey.
Um,
No. Give her. Oh my god. Fucking stealing your shit. Give it back. Take this.
So I just had to
Upstairs.
master his dogs in his dungeon.
I can hear you fine. I'm just. They stole Jeannie's Binky, and now she's mad.
Is that what that squeaking is?
Yes. Jeannie, take it upstairs.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Toll Dead on this gentleman.
What save is that? Wisdom?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh.
Ooh.
Damn.
Damn,
That's a pass on the die.
Hmm.
You still have your bonus action if you'd like to use it?
No, I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. All good.
Okay, now the Celestial Defenders. And he is going to make an attack. 14 does not hit. Second attack, the 22 hit.
22 does hit.
Right.
AC is 21, so yeah.
And hit you for 14.
14 is enough damage to pass through the threshold.
And he shoots himself to give him 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. And you watch, this creature is, despite its hardness, it's been fairly damaged at this point. It doesn't look like it's immediately like about to go down, but you can tell that the regeneration it has, sort of covering this recrystallization, has slowed pretty significantly at this point. And that's all for you, Jungen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go back to the top with Zelthar. You guys still good? Pog Frog or Pog Breakog?
Whatever. I can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
All right. Oh, Zelthar's not here. All right, Zelthar died. Taryn, it's your turn.
We fed
no.
him to the crab.
Just rock just fell right there in that one spot.
Should we wait for him to come back?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna shoot 2 arrows. So I don't think. I mean, I'm sure. I'll go to the bathroom. Actually, I kind of have to go. We'll take 30 seconds, and if he's not back when I get back, we'll just do your turn.
Okay.
All of y'all, get the fuck out of here.
I have some buffer music right now.
Mm-hmm.
Some Revedia. What video games have you been playing lately?
What? Video games?
Yeah,
Sunbreak.
Sunbreak.
Monster Hunter. You know what?
Hollow Knight.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm working on finishing up stuff. I'm a lot further along and have a lot more done than I remember doing when I stopped playing the game.
I have killed multiple giant crabs in the video game. I'm not even kidding. There's just multiple giant crabs.
Classy.
And here you befriended a giant crab.
Yeah, it really is crazy the coincidence that we have been fighting crabs for like the past 2 days, Sean, and now you allied to the crab.
Yeah, although
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this crab way nicer, way cooler.
Well, you made him. You kind of forced him to be cooler. Remember that?
Right,
You
like enchanted
brainwashed
them.
you brainwashed the crab into being your friend. Remember that part?
Oh,
Anyway, the crabs in
Ill
Monster Hunter are
Nephilist.
cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the
Like, let
fucking.
me try and find a picture that'll show their like traits, but
Alrighty. Neff isn't back, so you can go ahead, Taryn. Well, I'll take an account for his turn when he returns.
Okay. I am going to do steady aim.
Okay. Get some advantage. I heard that's spicy. And you have elven accuracy, so it's 3 dice.
Three dice?
You have elven accuracy, so whenever you have advantage, you roll 3 dice instead of 2.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
It is good,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
gonna shoot this diamond boy again.
Alright, go for it. You still have sneak attack. That hits.
And another die, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, you should roll 2 more times.
2 more times?
Yeah, because you have advantage. See if you get a crit.
Nope.
1 more.
Oh,
That was
oh,
only twice. Okay.
What the fuck? I got stuck on a 9.
Hey, if it works, it works.
You know what? That's fine. So was
Good.
that 10 damage?
Yeah, 10 damage plus your sneak attack.
Wait, and also +4, so
yeah,
14.
plus 4 from Marcel's curse.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then,
so 14 plus sneak attack.
hello.
20 points.
Does it add +4 to that too, or just?
It's just your sneak attack damage, or your regular damage rolls, or attack rolls. Bah. The sneak attack
Okay.
isn't an attack; it's just like a feature, like an extra. It's extra damage on the thing.
All right. So, 34 damage
Alrighty.
on the first one.
Really good.
22. Okay, that's the first attack.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. So
This one's a straight roll, because
right. Roll one of the die once. Okay. Nope.
No, it does not hit. Okay, all good.
And that's it.
Alright, Zelthar, you can go ahead. We skipped you
Okay.
because you weren't fucking here, man.
I'm
You look at,
sorry,
like-
it was an emergency.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. Unless it was an emergency and you're just saying that. But if it was, I'm sorry. But if it isn't,
You're
then
good.
that's a fucked up one.
Okay. My turn is going to be extremely complicated, don't worry.
Okay, both hit. Roll your hunter's mark to see if the second one does damage. Be a 1. Be a 1. Be a 1 on the hunter's mark. No, that was for the first attack.
Oh,
Good.
my bad.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh.
19, 12, 31 damage.
Wait, 12? What?
He got, 8 plus 4 is 12.
But for
14 plus 5, 19. 8 plus 12.
okay, yeah, I was
Or 8
adding
plus
them in
4.
a completely different order.
22, 27. Yeah, 31. Okay. I'm not tripping. Making me here think I'm crazy. Gaslighters. Yeah, so once again, at this point, the creature's main body is mostly deteriorated, as it's able to fully recrystallize from the sort of barrage of magical attacks that it has been consumed with. Yeah, you can't really tell what it's thinking because it's a rock, but it's rocking. Kalis, at the start of your turn, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I'll do that. But
Pass it.
first, I wish you to see the new graphics I've created for Brynhild.
Okay. Oh my god. Thank you for
Okay,
sharing that with the
back to
class.
regularly
Thank
scheduled
you.
programming.
I love that you can do your own icons on this so much.
Con save?
15.
That does not pass.
No shit.
I'm just letting you know. I figured you won like hell. I mean, you got with 16. Not the 16. The fucking. Okay.
I'm calm.
You are paralyzed.
It's fine.
As you watch as Kalis is almost completely stuck locked still, and I'll say make me a dex save before you fall off to see if you can not fall into the hole with the crab.
I mean, he is paralyzed.
I know it's beforehand as it's taking effect.
Okay.
I'm being generous. I'm a benevolent
Okay.
god. That's not true. I'm petrifying him. I can't.
Is he petrified or paralyzed? Because those are two different things.
He's about to be petrified if he fails again.
Oh, I see.
13. You manage to. You see Kalich at the edge of this pool. He hasn't fallen over into the depths before. You guys can sort of see him several feet below the water. But you are paralyzed. Good thing you can hold your breath for a long time.
On the plus side, if he petrifies, he can hold his breath for even longer.
Sure, that's a thing. Okay. Yeah, you're paralyzed. I don't think there's anything you can really do.
I
On your
keep
turn.
failing the save. I have a +9.
Yeah, I figured.
I have a +9.
I was-
That's my turn. Over. That's all.
Uh,
Wait a minute. That's not rolling. I didn't roll with a +9. What is it? Oh, it's a roll of a 6 and a plus. Fucking.
Wow.
Whatever.
Okay.
My turn's over. Forget this shit.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's Craig's turn. Craig, you watch. Oh, I need to make a save for Craig. Craig, don't fail.
Craig turns into
Craig
a
passes.
Ah.
Craig passes.
Craig is already a rock. Craig was molded by the.
Yeah, Craig begins sinking into the depths. Craig does not look like he's coming back anytime soon either. I'll say you can still see him, but for the sake of it, I'm going to delete his token just because it's fucking huge as shit and takes up a lot of space.
Fuck this shit, man.
I mean, he did some damage at least. He had like the thunder snap. That was really all he could do. That's. Oh wait, it should have been Sparks' turn before. Oh wait, no,
It's
just
fine. Craig
yeah.
goes first.
He did. I just fucking deleted him, so I thought on the turn order it fucked me up. So go ahead, it's your turn, Sparks. As you are big chillin' up in the sky.
Laser beam. I'm gonna use my Wonder again.
Okay, go for it.
Dynamite with a laser beam.
Laser beam. Oh no.
Oh no! What do you mean? Oh no!
Oh no.
What's the 30-foot radius?
30-foot radius.
I got
Hey,
it. I'll make a circle.
everybody. Hey, no, it's only once. So the creature, the celestial, not Joanna, and Taryn have to just make some save.
Yeah, make dexterity, or is it dex saves?
It's the Constitution save.
Yeah, Taryn, make me a con save, please, and make one for your celestial. That's a failure.
Would you like to use a lot?
Yeah. That's better.
That was
Okay,
better.
they both pass.
That's cool. What about the creature?
Okay. He can be affected by this.
You also roll a dex save instead of a con save on the second one.
Oh,
It's still a 15, so it passes. He.
shit.
This
I
is
hit
a-
con, I'm sorry.
It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he fails with a 14.
Okay, well he's blinded
Alrighty,
for a minute.
that
It would
is
be a
good.
17 for a con save for me.
It was a DC 50.
Okay.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn.
So what is it?
You passed. Don't worry about it. The creature failed.
Yes.
Okay.
So, as this massive bout of shimmering, like almost like strobe lights emanates from Sparks, filling the entire cavern, you manage to shield. You manage to sort of shield your eyes, and even though it's sort of piercing through, you're still able to blink slowly, and you still see as the light show dies down. You are not blinded by Sparks' eternal radiance.
I am.
He enters the stage like Megamind and shit.
I am shiny.
I still have an action and a bonus action.
Yep.
Power to me.
How you using them?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either.
I thought I would have killed myself by now.
Well, it's not over yet, so you can always die if you want to. Go ahead, go in within 15 feet, and I can fix it up for you real quick fast.
Alright, well, I'm going to use a bonus action to fire a firebolt at the creature, using the tides to give myself advantage.
Go for it.
On the attack roll.
That hits. A 30 will hit.
I mean, let's see if I crit. I didn't. It's a
Okay.
shame, I like the second amount of damage more, but we'll take the 12. I did not mean to add the crit, but I clicked a
good.
button, and for some reason, I like the 30.
Alright.
So yeah, and then as an action, I cast a spell.
Which one?
How dead, how living does this look?
The creature does look fairly damaged, but it doesn't it's not like expressing pain. It just like the crystallization of it, the regeneration of its form, has begun to slow pretty significantly as you guys have been hitting it more.
It looks not alive at all because it's rock.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna be like looking at it, and then I'm gonna point at it, and then I'm gonna use some meta magic to give it disadvantage on a saving throw, and then I can cast fucking disintegrate.
Nice.
Cool.
Is that a saving throw I have to make?
Yes, but it's a disadvantage.
What's the saving throw?
Uh,
He
dexterity.
fails. I'm not gonna roll. I'll roll it. He has a -5 to his dexterity. What's your spell save DC?
Wow.
19.
You got a 5.
Cool.
It physically couldn't. The dice. If I don't have enough dice to make it pass.
Power!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Unlimited power!
76 points of force damage.
Wow. What's that D20 for?
It's to see if I was.
Oh.
So how do you want to do it?
Nice.
Just
Yay.
fucking, basically, Kari,
It fucking guys like selling the show where like they're just like the fucking distorted face and they just turn to dust.
Yeah.
Yes, and as like this mass of like I don't even know what this. It's just like this fucking what does disintegrate look? A thin green ray. Yeah, no,
Yes.
fuck that shit.
Well, I'm
It's-
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very large green ray that comes out of the palm of his hands. Much like
Yes, and as this massive, sort of almost fully encompassing the creature, there's just this sort of silhouette. And as the light hits the diamond, the entire area just almost like green lasers just pointing out from everywhere, just fucking foom over the whole area. Anyone who's looking at this should be looking away. If you want to save your fucking eyeballs.
I mean, please,
can't.
everybody's
Yeah, I
already
know.
blinded. It's
Yeah,
fine.
And
I have a very important question though. Does Sparks chase after any of the laser beams?
they're gone right after. If only if they stay. If they stay.
Maybe.
And the creature is just turned into nothingness. As you look in there, standing in this place, you see the small file. You see a small pile of diamond dust, just sitting atop the water.
And to
Oh, go ahead.
finish things off, a unicorn appears.
Oh,
No shit.
where does it appear? Just in a random space.
It's a random space within 30 feet.
Pick one. Go ahead, your pick.
I will be nice to the unicorn, considering I crushed the last one under several tons of water, and say that it lands on this.
Good. I just want to make sure you didn't put it
Lands-
next to Joanna because she explodes for. So now at the start of her turn, kaboom happens. I'm just gonna read out what it does. It doesn't matter because you guys don't get hit by it. But yes. Kaboom. The elemental generates an explosion. Oh no. At the start of the elemental's turn, if it destroys itself in a titanic blast, creatures must make a save or take 60-10 fire, 60-10 thunder, and 60-10 bludgeoning.
Whoa.
Yeah, she was just gonna sacrifice that for him and just blow it the fuck up.
Wow.
So you watch as there's this massive explosion which shakes the entire fucking cave, sort of destroying the area behind her. As like the water is gone from that section of the cave as it's beginning to refill in the area, and you just see Joanna standing there, looking a little bit disappointed that she didn't get to do the thing, but she still looks relatively pleased that it's dead.
She was there the whole time. Couldn't at any point.
Well, yeah, you don't want to start with a thing that sacrifices the form you transformed into.
All right.
She did like 80 damage to that thing. But that's
Okay.
where we'll pick off things at the aftermath, as there's just this pile of diamond dust
Oh,
covering the
hey,
cave
wait.
floor.
I'm
make a Constitution
and,
saving
like
throw.
underwater.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I can cast Greater Restoration though. It's gonna do it my next turn.
Well, you're gonna this is determines
I
if
mean,
you need
he
to
might
cast it
not
or
have
not.
to. He might pass.
You
Well,
just-
Hey, there we go.
okay, you pass once. Roll again.
okay. Is it 3? I need 3, I think.
Yep. That is the DC. That's a pass.
Oh.
Are you shitting me? I was like rolling 1 under it this whole time.
Yeah, the 50. Yeah, you were.
Uh,
I didn't want to.
Ouch.
Okay, you watch as eventually your bot. Once there's no longer a fight happening, you watch as you're able
Steel
to
myself.
sort of.
slow down.
Eventually.
Concentrate.
It's like you enter the matrix like Neo. You become the one. Eventually, you can feel yourself sort of breaking free of the stone that's sort of wrapping around your body, as the magical forces that make up you are much stronger than whatever the elemental was attempting to put upon you.
I center
Nah.
myself and activate my white blood cell surge.
And with that, that's what we'll be picking up next week as at the aftermath of that. Something. Thanks for watching. If you didn't watch, no thanks, and you'll never know I said that. Fuck you.
What even happened that session?
Yeah. Well, have a good one, guys. Have a good one. I'm just
High
gonna.
five, everybody.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
And I get self-healing.